Just gonna go fly a bloody eraser tomorrow.
Well, there was a towel over here. A blue towel. Don't know where it went to. But, to be fair, it's been 3 days of sales, and this is still up on the board. Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't erase it. I'm so sorry, I didn't erase it.
Well, they should have something different written on it every day. That way, it's new every day. And people will be like, oh, cool.
To be honest with you, I kind of think this made Marvel people step it up on Friday, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mostly sold only Marvel books.
Ooh, I just got stuff everywhere.
Still did okay.
How did it do?
I did about 1K.
Oh, good.
Sold the chase boxes
Oh, nice.
for $55.
Sweet. What was it?
Chase Jack from The Shining.
Oh, nice. There's one we just got in the boxes. Or we buy it.
It was funny because Rob was gonna get it and he's only gonna pay like 30 something for it.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, let me try to put it on sale, and I put it at 55. I lowered it to 53, and then someone bought it immediately. Thanks to Benji getting it for me. Surprised Rob didn't eat your hand, but.
Hey everybody, Jason here. It is Monday, and it is time for the Facebook Live Supercell right here at Maddox Games and Comics. Is it 205, right? Yep. 205 North Hill Street in London, Kentucky. And for the next till 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to be telling you all kinds of comics from all eras, autograph stuff, and collectibles, etc. Really anything that you would like, you can let us know in the feed. We'll do our best to get it up on the board and sell it and get it into your hands. Shipping is only $5.95, up to 30 comics at a time. Also, this is a claim sale. This is not an auction, which means all you got to do to claim an item is put in the title of the item and the price. Item and price in the same claim, or we will not accept it. Got to have them both in there. So, for instance, if you wanted this Impaler, issue #1, awesome vampire book from Image, low print run, that is rumored to be a movie, you would put Impaler $9 in the feed. If you're the first person that Tosh sees in the feed, claim that item, you get it pulled for you. Simple as that. Also, we will have hourly giveaways. To get on the giveaways, all you have to do, well, is like the page up top and share this live feed out. Share it onto your page, into groups, onto your friends' pages, wherever people might be interested in buying some comics. Don't do it on people who wouldn't. We don't want people being all mad about it. Share it out, and we'll be doing giveaways. In fact, we're going to do our first giveaway as soon as we hit 40 viewers at one time. As soon as that number hits 40, we're going to give something away. In fact, I'm going to share it out right now from my page, if it loads fast enough to do it. There we are, sharing it out. There we go. Posted. Turn it down a little bit. Oh man, we got lots of people on here saying hi, it looks like. who all we got on here now? Perry, Kristen, Kenneth wants X Factor 5 already. All right, man, you got it. It is the first appearance of Archangel. However, it is got some wear up here in the corner. That is why it's only $5. It does have a bad spine on it. It's not in the greatest of condition, but it's only $5 for the first appearance of him. Hey, Eduardo, how's it going? Joanna, what's up? Kenneth, Lillian, Jake, everybody on here already getting things going. We're going to talk about what's on the board. I'm going to put something else out there to fill that spot on the board right now. This is from Marvel Comics. This is Star Wars, the original run of Star Wars. This was released in some year that I'm not aware of, but late 70s, early 80s. Darth Vader plays a game of death against the Star Warriors, and there he is playing with his action figures. It's in a very fine plus condition. It is Star Wars issue 35. It is only $5. Hey, Kevin, how's it going, man? We have quite a bit of stuff on the board right now. Keys out of my pocket. All right. How's everybody's weekend? How's your Labor Day going? That's what it is today, right? Labor Day? Which today I'm doing labor? We're here. Hopefully you guys are all hanging out at home, watching this sale, eating hot dogs. I don't know. What people do on Labor Day? Barbecue. Normal people barbecue. Hanging out on the lake. Whatever you like. Sure you got Wi-Fi. This is the Mighty Thor issue 135. This is a Silver Age issue of Thor, the maddening menace of the Super Beast, which is pretty awesome. It's a pretty great name, I feel like. This is $14, marked down from $19 for this Mighty Thor 135. There's a little bit of spine wear here near the staples, but otherwise it looks pretty good. $14 for that issue of the Mighty Thor. Here for $4, this is Crime Classics, issue number 13 from Eternity. The original Shadow from the 40s, complete and uncut. The Shadow, a historical collection. That's a really cool picture of the Shadow on the front. It is $4 for Crime Classics. I don't know if Othie's on the feed yet, but I feel like he's probably going to want those. For $9, Marvel fans, this is the Infinity War issue number 1. It does have a wraparound cover. This is the Infinity War. There's Warlock, Wolverine, Captain America, Silver Surfer, Spider-Man, Mr. Fantastic, and all the rest. First Strike. Infinity War you may recognize as the upcoming titles of the Marvel movies. Infinity War number 1, that is $9. In Spain is last weekend? Nice.
Yeah, everything happens like a week before in other countries.
Oh, yeah.
It's really weird, yeah.
Very cool. Join us from Spain. Awesome. This is Marvel Tales issue 225. 225 of Marvel Tales featuring classic Spider-Man, the death of Captain Stacy. Not only does it reprint that classic issue of The Amazing Spider-Man, but it has an awesome Todd McFarlane cover. It is very fine plus. It is only $6. It is from 1989. This for $5. This is from Wildstorm. This is Thundercats The Return. And that is Mumra and Lino on the front, throwing down in full force. It is $5 on that. Ed Venice doing the art. He also did some of the Master Universe art for DC, which is kind of cool. He got to handle both properties. This is that Star Wars issue 35 for $5. Here for $10 for DC fans, this is Power Girl issue number 1. 4-issue miniseries, issue number 1 from June of 1988. It is very fine plus condition. It looks immaculate. And there she is, ripped open the doors there, bullets bouncing off of her. She is unfazed. $10 for Power Girl number 1. Here for $9, this is The Impaler, issue 1 from Image. All about, you guessed it, of vampires. $9 for that. Down here, this is $295. This is the CGC Signature Series 8.5 X23 issue number 1, signed by Stan Lee. That's right, Stan the Man Lee. There's Laura on the front. She has her claws popped, ready to go. It's a tan cover on that. It's got the red blood X23 logo, and that is the Stan Lee signature right in the middle of the big white X23. Looks really awesome, nice and framed in. It is $295. It is an 8.5 CGC by Stan Lee. Well worth your money. The fact that it's here, it's kind of astounding that it isn't just something that we put out and instantly sold, I guess. Over here in the close-up window, that is a Daryl lithograph print. It's a, I believe, 11 by 17. It is signed by actor Norman Reedus, who plays Daryl on The Walking Dead AMC TV show. It is $90. $90 for the Norman Reedus autograph. If you can't get to a con, you got to pay entry to the con. You got to pay the VIP. You got to get the autograph, you do all that stuff. $90, well worth it, and no time off your hands. Stuff shipped directly to you. Thanks for the likes and shares, Kenneth. We appreciate it. Let me know what you guys are looking for in the feed today. I'll do my best to put it up on the board as we go. Let me know what kind of characters you're after, things of that nature. Kind of got a variety of stuff. Also have some fairly expensive image books, some early first few issues of some current image titles that are really hot on the market right now. Stuff like Manifest Destiny, Monstrous, East of West, things like that. So let me know what you guys are after. I'll do my best to put it up. I like it, Christian. I like it. New 52 Flash. I'm not going to have much of that, Adam, but I'll see what I got. Golden, Silver Age DC and Marvel. Silver Age DC for Jeff. I don't know how much of the Silver Age Marvel and DC I've got at the moment, but I will put up anything I come across for you guys. I got lots of bronze. Lots of bronze. A number of books that are upside down. Here we go. DC Rebirth. What kind of DC Rebirth are you looking for, Jake? Any particular characters you're after? Flash or Superman. Okay, let's see what we can do. Silver Age Batman. Steven, I'm not going to have a whole lot of that. That's for sure. Our Batman fans have torn through most of that stuff already. But, like I say, any of that stuff, I try to keep it in mind. We do take notes on what you guys are asking for. We'll put up what we can. Kenneth wants some JSA. Well, I may have some of that. Here. Not sure what's all is in this box exactly. I'm going to flip through here real quick and see if any of that stuff trips any of those triggers here.
Jeff would like to see some Judge Dredd.
Judge Dredd, really? All right, I love selling Judge Dredd. I don't know if I have any available right now because we haven't sold a lot of it. But I do have a lot of stuff around here in general. I'll see what I got. I will. All right, this Thor for 14. I'm going to pull this down for the time being. The Silver Age issue of Thor. And we're going to put out this new 52 issue of The Flash. It's issue 51. It is the John Romita Jr. Variant cover for that month. He did a month where he did all of the DC titles. This is The Flash issue 51 for $4. To Adam. Thank you, Adam. Appreciate that, sir. This is the Flash issue 50. It's an oversized issue. I'm selling it for cover price at $5. This is the Batman versus Superman variant cover by Fegredo. Did a lot of the Hellboy with Mike Mignola. This is the Flash issue 50. That is $5. Flash for 5 to Adam. Thank you, Adam.
Any Two of Dracula or Werewolf by Night today?
Tomb of Dracula or Werewolf by Night? Possibly, Steven. We have a pretty good selection of Tomb of Dracula. I can see about getting some of those up here. Werewolf by Night, also a possibility. I will see what I can do. I don't know if I have any older Werewolf by Night. I think we should kind of have like the Max series, stuff like that. But I will see. This is Silver Age DC, 12-set cover here. This is World's Finest, issue 152. Not a hoax, not imaginary. They're the real McCoy, the Colossal Kids. Who are they? Where did they get their powers? Will it matter? As I don't think they've went on into the regular DC universe. Chin up, Superman. Be glad it's my finger, not my fist. Ugh. Bon voyage, Batman. Have a nice trip. Wow, those Titanic tots make Superman and Batman look like weaklings. This is in a very good condition. However, there is some spine wear here around the staple area on both staples. The corner kind of rounded. I would actually put it in good condition. The spine's a little rough, but hey, it's only $4. World's Finest 152 12-set cover for $4. On that World's Finest to Steven. Thank you, Steven. Ooh, Perry just missed that one. It looks like you guys like some World's Finest. I definitely have some more to put up, and I'll do that shortly for you guys. I don't think I've seen either Perry or Jeff on here when I've been on here, so I like that you guys are on here. Maybe on here over the weekend. I'm not sure. My name's Jason. I'm here Monday through Thursday generally, and I'm glad to have you guys on the feed. This is Batman. Yeah, it happens. Trust me, you get plenty more chances. I'll get some more up here.
Did you find anything since I left? What?
Did you I find anything since you left?
When did you leave?
I don't know, Ethan. What were you after? This is Batman issue 51. Batman issue 51. This is the John Romita Jr. variant month issue of Batman from the New 52. Snyder and Capullo. That is going to be $4. What I consider to be the greatest Batman run going. 52 issues of an awesome creative team. Unheard of. Here we go. Bought a lot this weekend. Sweet. Sweet, sweet. I like it. Let's see.
Thundercat for 5 to Perry.
Perry gets Thundercats. There we go. Thank you, Perry. We got I think I gotta get issue 2 or more of those Thundercats. I don't have the entire series, but I do have a couple more I'll be putting out.
Batman for 4, Adam.
Batman for 4 to Adam. Thank you, Adam. This is World's Finest. Sadly, it is on Silver Age. I thought some more of these were, but they don't look to be. This is from 1979. It is one of the big oversized dollar issues. It's number 257. 5 full-length features. World Finest Comics. I've turned everyone in Metropolis to stone. Look in my bag, heroes, and see what I have in store for you. Crazy old bag lady with a monster. Psh, always the case. World's Finest. Very, it's fine condition. There is a little bit of spine cracking there, but otherwise it looks good. There's Green Arrow, Superman, and Batman. It is $5. That issue is World Finest. Yep, giveaways today, Ethan. We're going to do a giveaway. As soon as we hit 40 viewers, we're going to do our first giveaway.
What's the number on that Power Girl? I couldn't see it.
That Power Girl is issue number 1. Issue number 1 of Power Girl from her 1988 miniseries.
World's Finest for 5, Perry.
Perry, got the World's Finest. Thank you, Perry. This is a What If issue. I know you dudes like that. This is What If issue 65. What if Archangel fell from grace? That is going to be $4. It's in very fine condition.
Power for 10, Perry.
Perry got the Power Girl for 10. Thank you, sir. So we got a lot of DC fans on the feed today. Try to keep putting some of that out there for you guys. This is from 1987. This is the Mr. Miracle Special number 1. And all new death traps, all new escapes. And there is Darkseid hiding in the shadows. Mark Evanair and Steve Rude present the return of the world's great escape artist in No Escape from Destiny. That is Mr. Miracle Special number 1 for $6.
Mr. for 6, Adam.
Adam got the Mr. Miracle for 6. Thank you, sir. This is The Batman Adventures, issue number 2. It's number 2, not number 12, sadly. We sold a couple of those the other day, but this is number 2. And that is Batman swinging in on there on Catwoman. It is based off the original Batman animated series. It is $4 for that. We sold 2 number 12s just last week. Man, I would love to find some more. Batman for Batman 4 to Perry. Thank you, Perry. This is World's Finest issue 216. 20-cent cover on this. Have you seen our missing sons? Nope. And they're right behind him, frozen in containers. And Superman's like, no need for X-ray vision. I'll trust this odd cowboy with a straw in his mouth. It is World's Finest 216. There is some overall wear to the spine, but otherwise it looks great. Coloring's nice on it. But we're going to put out for only $4. World Finest 216 for $4.
I need Jonah Hex Volume 1.
Ooh, Michael. Not that I'm aware of, but never say never. I will see. I do have some. I know I've got some All-Star Western with Jonah Hex. I don't know if I have any classic Jonah Hex, but I'll keep an eye out.
World's Finest to Steven.
Steven got the World's Finest. Thank you, Steven. This is a Wonder Woman issue number 3 from 1987, and Deadly Arrival. Perez, Ween, and Patterson on that. George Perez, of course, doing the cover. Wonder Woman issue 3, very fine plus condition. That is going to be only $5.
Any Knight Rider or He-Man?
Ooh, I got some He-Man coming up. I'm going to find some right now because I like selling He-Man. It's not classic He-Man, but hey, He-Man nonetheless. One for 5 to Adam. Thank you, Adam. Any Jack of Hearts? Todd, I know I saw some. Perry just missed the Wonder Woman. I know I saw some Jack of Hearts the other day in a box I was flipping through. I don't think I pulled it out though. But I will keep an eye out. I'll keep an eye out for any Jack of Hearts. You're looking for I guess they did miniseries, right? This is He-Man in the Master Universe number 10. What Lies Within? That is from DC. It's only $3.
You haven't found any big event or first app comics since the last time?
No, Nothing huge. Nothing huge. I've got like some like Manifest Destiny #1 and some stuff like that from Image. Flinch #1. I've got like an X Factor here, which is the first new team with Strong Guy and Havoc and all of them. But nothing like blow you away first appearances. Not yet. Not yet. But you never know when it's going to happen because it always does. It's just matter of time. Matter of time.
Ghost Rider?
Any Ghost Rider? I could probably find some Ghost Rider. Yeah, the thing is, I know I could have moved it. This is the Hawkman Special #1. It is from 1986. All new excitement in the land of the dead and beyond. Of course, Hawkman and all the nth metal and everything being a big player in Dark Knight metal right now. $6 for that issue 1, very 5+ condition.
He-Man for 3 to Perry.
Perry gets the He-Man for 3. Thank you, sir. Let's see. This is Miss Marvel, issue #7. It is from 1977. I can't resist his will. MODOK's forcing me to kill her. Nightmare. There are some fates worse than death. Miss Marvel, issue 7, 30-cent cover, 1977. Fine to fine plus condition. It is going to be $5 for that. This is Justice Society of America, issue #2 from 1992, Riot. That is going to be $3 for that issue of Justice Society.
Miss Marvel for 5 to Perry.
Perry got the Miss Marvel. I'm going to put JSA up there for 3.
Hey,
Hey, Yakov, how's it going, man?
Justice for 3, Perry.
Perry gets the Justice for 3. Thank you, Perry. See what we got in this box. Oh, Kenneth, you just missed that JSA, man. In this issue, Action Plus with the Human Target. Also, this is Action Comics 423, 20-cent cover on this. I won. I turned Superman into a murderer. Well, seems like he did. It is in fine condition. There is a little bit of spine wear there around the staples and stuff, but otherwise it looks great. Corners round a little bit here, but not too bad. Coloring is good. It is $6. Action Comics 423. What we got out here right now? All right, I'm hitting on the Crime Classics. Once Osy's on, he'll grab all those shadows. This is He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, issue #16. It is $3 for this one, and that is Triclops on the front, peeking out from that wanted poster.
He-Man for 3, Perry.
Perry gets the He-Man for 3. Thank you, sir. This is Superboy, number 109. It is a Silver Age issue, 12-cent cover of Superboy. Here's a juicy bone for being so smart, Swifty. And don't worry about Crypto. I've chained him with a kryptonite leash so he won't interfere with our adventures in space. Crypto, choke. That double-crossing super pooch, he's stolen my master from me. Now he's the top dog of the universe. What an odd situation here you got between two super dogs. The corner is turned here on this. There is some spine where it's tagged for $10. I'm only going to mark it 7. Superboy 109. It is $7.
Can I just point out how much animal cruelty that is? Any action figures for sale today?
What kind of action figures you looking for, Perry? I'll see what we can do.
Superboy for 7, Adam.
Adam got Superboy for 7. Thank you, Adam.
I'm going to take a picture of this cover first. This one? 109.
Remember, you're marked up.
You can, I mean, maybe that Wonder Woman figure behind you?
Oh, yeah.
Probably show that one.
I do have this at hand right now. This is the Jim Lee New 52 a Wonder Woman action figure. This is the blue line version, which looks like it's painted to look like a sketch by Jim Lee. It is sealed, so I can't really show it. But when it opens, it's got like a gatefold box. Opens up, the figure's in there. She's all painted. She's solid white, like primer almost. And then it looks like she has pencil sketching all over for the detailing on the figure. And then there's like a card facsimile sketch by Jim Lee. This is $40. If you want this right now, I will sell it to you for $35. $35 for the Wonder Woman sketch action figure if you'd like. However, as you can see with the weird shape of the box, it's going to have to ship on its own, so it will be another $5.95 shipping for this figure by itself. We can't really ship this with the comics.
Perry said, in terms of figures, DC. I like old school He-Man, even Thundercat, Wonder Woman figure for $35 to Perry. Or surprise me with new Justice League with Steppenwolf.
Wonder Woman got that for $35. We don't have any of the new Justice League yet. We don't have any of the Build-A-Figure guys for Steppenwolf or any of that. I have seen those. Oh, yeah, Superboy covers are insane, man. They're insane. Old school He-Man and Thundercats. We don't have a lot of 80s figures. But I'll see what we have available. I'll see what we have around. We have a pretty good selection of DC. Are there any particular DC collectibles figures you might be after? Any box sets or anything? We do have like the Dark Knight Returns box set. I want to say we have the, I don't know if we still have any left or not, but we did have the 7-figure DC Icons Rebirth Justice League set. I want to say we had the Alex Ross set. I don't know if we still do or not, but we had the Batman Beyond set with Old Man Bruce and Terry McGinnis. We got a few different things. If any of that seem like you might be interested, we can have somebody go run and grab it for you, bring it back here to us. Let's see. What valuable stuff do I have? It's tough to say. That Stan Lee signed X-23 number 1 is not too bad. It's $2.95. We got a number of stuff like
Daryl autograph figure.
We got the Daryl autograph figure, but we got like this Brave and the Bold, Silver Age Brave and the Bold. It is $175. This is the origins of Starman and Black Canary. I told him this. As far as I know, Black Canary's for the first time, and that is Brave and the Bold, issue number 61, 12-cent cover, very fine condition. It looks fantastic. It's $175 for that one. This is a Wonder Woman issue number 7. Wonder Woman 7 from 1987. And that is going to be $5 for that issue of Wonder Woman.
First appearance of Black Canary?
What's up, Rob? How's it going, man? Oh, yeah. Yeah. All that 80s stuff. Me too, man. Had all that stuff growing up. We actually sold some Silverhawks comics last week on here. I do have some all-ball 80s stuff you guys probably be interested in. I'll start putting some of that out. None of it's too expensive, and it's all kind of cool. Rebag and board this one. The bag's a little weird. There we go. All right, Mike, if you'd like that Wonder Woman, all you do is put Wonder Woman for $5 in your comment. Put the title and the price together, and we'll pull it down for you. Oh, the numbers at the top, man, these are the American dollar amount of the item. So, for instance, this Impaler issue number of 1 from Image, it's $9. To claim it, all you do is put Impaler for $9 and our Impaler for $9. And if you're the first comment that Tosh sees in her feed, you get the item pulled for you. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, that's the Black Canary's origin. Black Canary's origin told for the first time. In that Brave and the Bold. 105 to Mike. There we go. Thank you, Mike.
Action for 6 to Perry.
Perry gets the action for 6. Thank you, Perry. This is the Dark Crystal issue number 2 from 1983. Jim Henson movie adaptation right here from Marvel. Very fine plus condition. It's $5 for that issue. This is Wonder Woman issue number 11 from 1987 and Challenge of the Gods Part 2. And there she is coming on someone trapped in a massive spider web, obviously dead. It is $5. Wonder Woman issue 11. We do buy comics, Perry. We do.
Dark Crystal for 5, Christian.
Christian gets the Dark Crystal for 5. Thank you, sir.
Wonder Woman 5 to Adam.
Adam gets the Wonder Woman for 5. Thank you.
Perry just missed it.
Oh, just missed that one, Perry. Sorry, man. This is from Marvel. This is Alf, issue 37. The fact that I just said 37, this went along quite a while as a monthly comic. Alf 37, very fine plus condition. That is $4. I was expecting it to be like number 5, maybe. Something like that.
Alf for 5 or 4 goes to Tosh.
There you go, Tosh. Christian just missed that one. I may have some more Alf to put out here shortly. This is Tomb of Dracula, issue number 3 from a more current series. And this is Blade on the front, surrounded by vampires. That is going to be $3 for that issue of Tomb of Dracula. What's up? You know, selling books, selling books. Tomb for 3 to Rob. Thank you, Rob. This is Alf issue 13. I got a bum rap, and it's a Christmas issue of Alf. That's going to be $5 for Alf issue 13.
Any more Dark Crystal right now?
That's the only one I know of, but you never say never. You never know what I'm going to come across. That's the only one I had handy. This is Wonder Woman issue number 12. It is from January of 1988. Challenge of the Gods Part 3. That's going to be $5.
Alf for 5, Christian.
Christian got that Alf for 5. Thank you, sir. Rebag and board this one. The board's a little bit wavy and weird looking.
That's wavy and weird looking, man.
It It is. It is.
That's number 1?
It is.
Oh my god. It's like 40 bucks, 50 bucks?
Adam gets Wonder Woman for 5. Thank you, sir. This is The Man Called Nova, issue number 1.
Yeah.
It is nice. 30-cent cover. Very fine plus condition. Fabulous first issue featuring the Rocket power-packed origin. We're going to sell The Man Called Nova, issue number 1. Very fine plus condition for only $29. $29 for that. Was asking about some Batman earlier. I have some Detective here. Not quite Silver Age, but, you know, nice comics nonetheless. There we go. This is Detective Comics starring Batman, number 514. Look at me, punks. You'll never read another story quite like Haven. So there you go. We're going to put this out for $7. $7. Detective Comics, 514, 60-cent cover, very fine plus condition. Looks immaculate, especially with that white cover. $7 for that. Flip through here a little more. More World's Finest. You guys like those? Oh, feed went black. That's no good for Rob. You have me down for 3 of the Wonder Woman, total of $15. You just got the one. Yeah, you've only got the one so far. We're not showing your. If you've tried to claim, it's not showing it.
He's tried.
Has he?
Show, but he's coming late.
Oh, he's coming late on it. You've come in late on it, Mike. You'll always be first on your feed, but because you're topping into your device. But when it actually comes through, a lot of times it's a little bit different. And you've come in just a little late on those last couple. Yeah, I had to update my Facebook actually this last couple of days. This is the World's Finest, issue 258. It is from 1979. Superman fights for his very life against his best friend as the Batman falls victim to the Krypton curse. And Batman is becoming a actual man-bat and attacking Superman. This is a $1 issue, 5 full-length stories. It is 68 pages. It is $7 for that issue of World's Finest, 258. Take down the Marvel Tales featuring Spider-Man there. World's Finest for 7 to Adam. Thank you, Adam. If you would like to pay for it now, Mike, you can. You don't have to pay for it until tomorrow if you'd like, if you want to keep buying stuff on the sale. If you're done for today, though, and you want to go ahead and pay, you can. All you got to do is call the phone number there, 606-877-1450. If you would like to pay with a credit card over the phone, you can talk to one of our associates and get it all taken care of. If you would like to pay through PayPal, you can private message us with your PayPal address, and we will send you an invoice. But we probably won't invoice you until in the morning for that, most likely. I can't let you know for sure. But if you want to call and pay with a credit card, you're more than welcome to call right now, 606-877-1450. This is Tomahawk, issue 97. This is a Silver Age issue of Tomahawk. Let's not waste time waiting for Tomahawk and start this shooting match. Go ahead, Ranger, fire. And there he's sitting there tied up behind this target sheet, and he's going to get killed. Tomahawk, issue 97, 12-cent cover, very fine condition, for only $8. Green Lantern Quarterly. I usually do have some around, But I don't. Yeah. Feel free, Mike. You can buy stuff. We go till 11 o'clock tonight. We have a break from 7 to 7:30. All the sales count together today. Whether you bought something on the early Magic sale or on the comic sales, whichever you like to do, and then you won't have to pay for any of them until tomorrow. I did have some Green Lantern Quarterly. I'll see if I have some more as I flip through the stuff. I'll see what I have available for you. We usually have some around. Let's see. What we got here you guys might be after. Possibly, Mike. Didn't see any right there where I was pulling from at the moment, but I will keep an eye out and put some more out if I see some available. Any 68s? I'll keep an eye out. We do have 68 quite a bit, but it's tough to say. This is Action Comics, issue 585. 585 of Action Comics. Superman and the Phantom Stranger. And the graves give up their dead. And there you go. And it's a John Byrne cover on that. Of course, Superman dealing with a lot of supernatural magic, which he can't do much with. Action Comics 585, very fine plus condition. That is only $5. Take down the What If for $4. We'll put that out for $5. Yeah, I got some 20-cent got some 20-cent stuff here. A little bit. Need some more Post-it notes. All right. This is He-Man, The Eternity War, issue number 2. That is going to be $3. He-Man, The Eternity War, issue number 2 for $3. Take on the Star Wars there for $5. We'll put out that one for $3. It reached 41. Sweet. That means it is time for a giveaway. We're going to give away something good. What are we going to give away? Let me see. Let's see. What are we going to give away? Well, I got Action Comics out here. This is 421. This is the issue that Harley Quinn actually had her own cover done up in as an homage to this one a while back. It is in very fine condition. It's Action Comics 421. We're going to give this away for free. Let's see. And it looks like it goes to Christian Laurie. Christian, you, sir, have won Action Comics number 421 simply by liking the page up top and, of course, sharing this feed out. Thank you, guys. We had a request for 68. This is 68, The Rule of War, issue number 1. This is a blank cover variant issue of 68 Rule of War number 1. It is $8 for that one, for that variant. We're going to set it up here. Take down the Impaler issue 1 for $9. Well, you know, it's just my accent, Rob. It just comes out weird. It comes out Christian Laurie. 68 for 8 to Brew Brew. Thank you, sir. All taped up here. This is a 60-cent cover on World's Finest. This is World's Finest number 228, 100 pages for 60 cents. The sons of Superman and Batman co-starring in World's Finest. Batman's dead. Then it's his son. I succeed him. No, you don't. I do. And I guess it's Robin because there's a little elf booties there. Aquaman versus the Land Sea Beasts. Metamorphose, Chemical Miracles, Eclipso plus Vigilante, all kinds of stuff. 100 pages, World's Finest, 228. It does have a crease mark here along this corner. Little chipping here towards the corner of the spine. We're going to move this out for $7. This is World's Finest, 228 for $7. So imagine most of you aren't at work right now. Some of you may be. What's your day consist of? What's going on in your world? Let us know in the feed. We like to live vicariously through you and what you're doing. This is Jay and Silent Bob, issue number 2. It is from Oni Press, View Askew Productions. That is $5, near mint. Jay and Silent Bob, issue number 2. And that is a Mike Allred cover there. Take down the Hawkman Special, issue number 1 for $6. Relaxing on a rare day off. Nice. Oh, it is a very fine plus condition, Steve. It looks great. Whoa. It's really a grade-worthy copy of Nova number 1. $29. Jay and Bob for $5 to David. Thank you, David. not bad. I slept in a little bit, got ready, come up here, flipped through some books, started the sale. Good times, good times. I listened to Lore, the podcast Lore. I don't know if you listen to that on. It's some older episodes I'm listening to right now. Of course, you get through iTunes, but it's just basically just creepy, odd stories. This guy reads for half an hour. It's pretty awesome. It's going to be a TV show soon, I guess. This is Hawkman Special #1. It's now only $4. See, 50 cents. This is the Avengers #178, Night of the Beast. Visions of Death, Ballroom Brawls, and the Maniacal Manipulator, all in the most offbeat Avengers epic ever. It is in very fine plus condition, very vibrant yellow, blues, and reds on this. No spine fractures whatsoever. It looks great. Avengers 178, and it's only going to be $8. Pull down the He-Man for $3, put up the Avengers for $8. That action for $5. This is the Doom Patrol issue #2 from 1987, and that is Robot Man taking on a number of nasty beasts. $7 for Doom Patrol issue #2. Very fine. This is Action Comics #420. That's right, Action Comics 420. It is a 20-cent cover. I did it. Created a bigger and better Superman, the made-to-order menace. And there you go. And he's, oddly enough, blowing through what appears to be some type of bong/bagpipes to create this Superman. It's Action Comics 420. Very fine plus condition. It is only $8 for that. Down to Tomahawk for $8. We're going to mark that down to only $6. Silver Age Tomahawk, #97. Only $6 for that one. There we go. This Infinity War issue #1. We're going to mark that down from $9 to only $7. $7 for Infinity War #1 from 1992 and Marvel. Man called Nova #1. Very fine plus condition. One of the nicer copies of that I've seen, I think, ever. We're going to mark that down to $24. $24 for that one. This issue of Detective 514. Infinity 472 Eduardo. Thank you, sir. That Detective issue 514, very fine plus condition, is now only $5. The World's Finest for $7. That's a good price on that. All right, I'm going to put this over here. That is $850, Michael. $850 for this massive foam dragon head from Dungeons and Dragons and WizKids. $850, down from $1,000, so not bad. Nova for 24 to Aaron. Thank you, Aaron. Also, we do have this Superman light. That Superman light is $200. And we have the Captain America shield for $36. I'll sell you anything. I think it is the last one, yeah. This is Marvel Super Action number 18, starring the Avengers. This is from 1980. Behold, the Vision reprints the classic issue of Avengers, where they tell the origin of the Vision. It is Marvel Super Action issue 18. It's a 40-cent cover price on this. We're gonna put this out for $7. It's in very fine plus condition. Looks great. $7. Oh yeah, we don't do a giveaway every time it hits 40. We just did our first giveaway at 40. We're gonna do more giveaways at every hour. Which actually I think it did hit what time is it? 4 o'clock? All right, so it's time for another giveaway for the 4 o'clock hour. We're going to give away 2 blank covered comics right now to someone who has liked and shared the feed. This is Storm issue number 1 from Marvel and Superior Iron Man number 1 from Marvel. Take these together. You get both of these issue number 1s. Both of these are blank cover variants for free, simply from liking the page up top and sharing the feed out everywhere you can. This is going to Aaron Workman. Aaron, you have won the 2 free blank comics. Everybody congratulate Aaron on the feed. And stick around, because every single hour, for those who have liked and shared the feed, we'll be doing giveaways. Next one will be up at 5 o'clock. Let's see what we got. Okay, let's see here. What are we going to sell down there? Here we go. This is a good one. All right, for those of you who may be into Mr. J. Scott Campbell, who's not, and exclusive covers, because this is one. This is Danger Girl issue number 3 from Cliffhanger and Image. Danger Girl number 3 from J. Scott Campbell, and that is the Scott Campbell cover. This is gold foil logo on the Danger Girl. It is a Dynamic Forces exclusive cover there. Danger Girl number 3, exclusive cover. That is $12. $12 for that. No more that I've seen. I'll probably have some, but nothing that's popped up right at hand. Matthew, all you got to do to buy Matthew McHugh got the Danger Girl for $12. Matthew McClenna, how you buy is, all you got to do is put the name of the item and the price in a comment. The price is the post-it note at the top with the number. That is the dollar amount. So, for instance, if you wanted to claim Marvel Super Action number 18, you would put Marvel for $7 or Marvel Super Action for $7 or maybe even Avengers for $7 if you didn't know it was necessarily a Marvel Super Action. But basically the name of the item and the price. So Detective Comics 514 is $5. So you can put Batman for $5 or Detective Comics for $5, as long as there aren't multiple Batman issues out here. If you're the first comment that we see in our feed, you get the item pulled for you, and that is the difference in our feed. You'll always be first in your feed when you type it in, but we have to go by what actually comes through on our computers. Here's another one of those oddball, like 80s/90s Marvel comic adaptations. This is from Marvel Comics, Bill and Ted's Excellent Comic Book, issue number 1. Very fine plus condition. Yeah, Bill and Ted, issue number 1, $7. Rumors they're actually doing another one of those movies, which I'm surprised that they haven't already, but I'm sure I'll see it. I'm sure I'll watch it. How would I not? How would anyone not? How would anyone not? Hawkman for 4 to Kenneth. Ooh. Thank you, Kenneth. It's your Hawkman there for 4. This is from Comico. This is the Rocketeer Adventure Magazine, issue number 1. Read Cliff's New York Adventure, and a new series by Lee Kaluta and Vess. That's a Dave Stevens cover, of course, creator of the Rocketeer. Rocketeer number 1 from Comico, that is $7. Oh, there's something else up here. Let me move that. There you go. It is $2.95 for that Stanley signed X-23. Rocketeer for 7 to Kenneth. Thank you, Kenneth. This is Danger Girl issue number 2. This is the Dynamic Forces foil exclusive cover. It's got kind of a prismatic foil over the all the blue on the cover. It is $12 for Danger Girl number 2. Dynamic Forces exclusive edition. Yeah, we've been going through quite a few early things. We kind of vary it up. Anything in particular you're looking for? No problem, David. Kind of space it out. What you were seeing there for 65, it's actually marked down from 75. This is Captain Marvel issue number 4. 12-cent Captain Marvel Silver Age. Enter the Submariner. And there's Captain Marvel battling the Submariner. $75. Fine to very fine condition. It's bagged and boarded, but it is also in a hangable comic case that can hold a silver to current age book. You can actually open up the top of this, take out this book, put something else if you like. This book is bagged and boarded on its own as well. It is $65 for Captain Marvel issue number 4. Early Batman, Superman, and Hulk. Gotcha. I'll keep an eye out, man. Marvel Super Action for 7 to Rob. Thank you, Rob. And Bill and Ted for 7 to Aaron. Thank you, Aaron. This is Thundercats issue number 2 from Wildstorm. That is an Ed McGuinness cover there. He actually does the art on the inside as well. Thundercats number 2 for only $5. This is a Marvel one-shot. This is Marvel Zombies, the book of angels, demons, and various monstrosities. It is $5. One shot, just telling about all kinds of the different stuff in the Marvel Zombie universe minus the zombies. We're talking about all the, I guess, Morbius and all those type of characters and how they fit into things. There we go. Rob gets the Thundercats for $5. Thank you, Rob. This is the Amazing Spider-Man Giant Size Annual number 21. This is the special wedding issue. This is the, they did 2 covers, one with Peter, with Mary Jane, and with half his face as Spider-Man. This one is just Spider-Man with Mary Jane there. It is from 1987. It's in very fine plus condition. It is $12 for the Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 21. Zombie for 5 to Brew Brew. Thank you, sir. Huh? Okay. This is another Thundercats issue. This is a number 1. This is Thundercats Enemy's Pride, number 1 of 5 from Wildstorm. It is going to be $6. Very cool there. Lion-O standing in front of a bunch of, I guess, soldiers there for the Thundercats. It is $6 for that. Thundercats for 6 went to Rob. Rob just beat out Perry and Aaron. Thank you, Rob. Actually, that's the first one I've seen for a little bit, Matthew. Have you been trying to claim? The last thing I saw was Danger Girl for 12, that first one you bought. Are you trying to get Danger Girl for 12? I bet a lot of times if you put in the same thing, it'll drop you from the feed because it thinks you're a bot. So you may have to put like, I want Danger Girl for 12 or something like that, if that's the case. Or you can just tell me, yeah. I wrote it like 3 times. Okay, so I got, can you not see me? I wrote it like 3 times, and then yes. So we're definitely missing it when you put in Danger Girl. So we'll get this Danger Girl for you, Matt. Thank you, sir. Sorry about that. That's all Facebook action, man. They are tricky. They are tricky. Yeah, if any of you guys try to claim and it seems like we're ignoring you, that's not the case. A lot of times your comments just don't come through because Facebook, their algorithm's kind of jerky sometimes. This is Evangeline issue number 1, and it does have the silver foil cover there for Evangeline Rising Sun Platinum Edition. Number 1 from Awesome Entertainment. We're going to put out Evangeline issue 1 for only $6. Also for $6, this is Aquaman issue number 0. Aquaman number 0 from 1994. And there he is. Newly fashioned hook hand, all still wrapped in bandages. The water tide coming in from behind him. Very cool looking cover. Aquaman number 0. It also has like a matte finish foil on the Aquaman and the 0 there. It's part of, I guess, 0 year or whatever they were planning at the time. $6 for that.
Or they can call if they don't see them.
Yep, Aquaman for 6 to Aaron Workman. Thank you, Aaron. What issue is Action Comics? Let me look here. Here we go. Whoa, this is Action Comics number 420. Very fine plus condition. Looks immaculate. $8. This is Aquaman Time and Tide number 1 from December of 1993. The first issue blockbuster guest starring The Flash. That is going to be $7. Aquaman number 1. Yeah, that X23 is $295. I'll come show this close up to the camera real quick. Take this with me. Here we go. All right, this is X23 number 1. It is part of the CGC Signature Series. It is 8.5. As you can see, it is signed by Stan the Man Lee. That's right, creator of most of the Marvel Universe. Stan Lee signed X23. It also the limited edition version, red version of the cover. It's an 8.5. It is $295. $295 signed by Stan Lee, CGC graded and authenticated.
Aquaman for 7 for Eric.
Eric gets the Aquaman. Aaron gets the Aquaman for 7. All right. Thank you, Aaron. That would look good on a wall. That it would. All right. This is Aquaman issue number 1 from 1994. This is the series that Zero issue came out of. This is the series where issue 2, he gets his hand eaten up by piranhas. This is Aquaman number 1, first in an all-new monthly series, Into the Abyss. That is $7 for Aquaman number 1 there. Well, I'll keep an eye out for those guys, Aaron. I've come across some pretty good Booster Gold stuff in the past. Aquaman for 7 to Aaron. Thank you, Aaron. Ooh, Perry just missed that one. Thanks, Nayat. You too, man. Hopefully you and everybody else gets to where they're going nice and safe without any trouble. Stay out of the grasp of Johnny Law. This is Azrael, issue number 1, out of the Batman Legend, Rises Azrael. Issue number 1 from 1995. That is going to be $6 for that. Azrael number 1. Booster Gold, the unsung hero of the DC Universe. Saved it tons of times. Can't tell anybody about it. This is Kazar the Savage, issue number 1 from Marvel Comics from 1981. Collector's item premiere issue, so it's got to be true. And there he is with Sheena and Zabu there by the side. This is a very fine plus condition, 50-cent cover originally. Kazar the Savage, issue 1 for $8. I'm going to take down this World's Finest for 7, put that up for 8. Aaron got the Kazar for 8. Thank you, Aaron. Josh, that is X23 issue number 1. X23 number 1, CGC 8.5. It is signed by Stan Lee. That is the X23 limited edition variant of that cover. It's got like a red background of the blood behind her. Signed by Stan Lee. It's $2.95. This is the original Ghost Rider Rides Again, number 1. And that is Johnny Blaze. There's Mephisto behind him, all the action. The Terrible Curse of Jonathan Blaze. $7. Ghost Rider number 1. Was he on? He wasn't playing Clark Kent on Lucifer, was he? He's playing somebody else. Surely, right? Thanks for the likes and shares, Nayat. We appreciate it, man. John Creasa put 7. I got a couple of $7 books out here. You got to put the title and the price together, John. So if you're wanting this Ghost Rider, you put Ghost Rider for 7. Or if you're wanting Doom Patrol number 2, you put Doom Patrol for 7, and we'll be able to get it for you. I feel like if they made Smallville today, though, they'd just be putting him in the suit and going at it, because now superhero suits far more accepted on TV and movies. This Evangeline issue 1 with the foil logo cover there, that is only $4. Oh, he'll be a cop. Gotcha. All right, this is Venom Lethal Protector, issue number 3 from 1993. That is going to be $5 for that, from Venom's first ever miniseries. We're going to mark down Avengers 178 down to only $6. $6 for Avengers 178. This is Doom Patrol issue number 2. I'll mark that down to $5.
Venom for 5 goes to Rob.
Rob got the Venom for $5. Thank you, Rob. This issue of Action Comics, number 420 for $8. I really don't want to mark that down too much. Ghost Rider for 7. All right. Thank you, John. No troubles, man. No troubles. It just makes it easier on us, a little less confusing on us. Action Comics 420. We'll mark that to $6. No, that was the last of my Aquaman number 1s, Eduardo, that I'm aware of, but I'll keep an eye out. They've released the Venom trailer, Perry? I've not seen it yet. I'm stoked to see it. Is it just like a teaser? Action for 6 went to Aaron. Perry just missed that one. So did you guys go out on a Force Friday this last week, pick up some Star Wars figures? Anybody? I managed to grab a Black Series Kylo Ren. I just like him. I can't help it. I like his whiny little baby. This is Doctor Strange, number 72. It is from 1985. It's going to be $6. And there he is taking on some not a big tentacled creature there. $6 for Doctor Strange. Very fine plus condition. Flocked Porg. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Was that a Funko Pop? Sweet, man. Nice. I saw the Princess Leia, the exclusive for Walmart. I've seen her the last couple of days. I just had so many, though, I was like, maybe I could just skip it. But I feel like I'll go back and they'll just be gone. Which is usually the case. But I did grab the Black Series Kyle, open him up. I really dug it. The only thing I didn't like was that the later series of Black Series, they're going to have the digitally painted faces, like SH Figure Arts. This first series didn't. So I was super excited, and then I saw him, and I was like, it's okay. But not quite what I expected. This is Cable issue number 1 from his first limited series. It was a 2-issue limited series, art by John Romita Jr. I think it is a wraparound cover, or he's taking on Strife. Blood and Metal, Cable number 1 for $8. Very fine plus condition. Gotcha. Perry, I'm kind of both. Like, I was out of Star Wars for a long time. And my son's 8. He's really into it, so it's kind of gotten me back into the Star Wars a little bit, you know. But yeah, I'm definitely more of a superhero guy myself. I do a lot of Marvel Legends, a lot of DC Multiverse, all that stuff. Of course, a lot of WWE. Mattel figures. Hey, I got some Wonder Woman here. All right. Cable for 8 to Eduardo. Yep, Deadpool's friend and a big part of Deadpool Part 2. This is Wonder Woman issue 111, John Byrne cover, and guess what behind her? That is Doomsday. Wonder Woman 111. It is from 1994. That is $5. This is Fantastic Four versus the X-Men, issue number 1. It is from 1986. You destroyed the FF, Richards. Now I'll destroy you. And Richards is Dr. Doom. Wolverine's going to claw his face off. Does it stretch around the blades? I doubt it. Fantastic Four versus the X-Men, number 1. That is $7. Perry got the Wonder Woman for $5. Thank you, Perry. That's the FF Fantastic Four number 1 there for $7. You know, I didn't look at it, but I'm guessing it could be. It could be that it is huge. This is Batman Gotham Adventures number 14. There's Batman, Robin on the front, and that is Harley Quinn coming at him on the cover. It is going to be $6 for the Batman Gotham Adventures, number 14. Put that out here. We're going to take down Doom Patrol number 2 for $5. Any books right there with Galactus on the cover? Nothing that comes to mind, but it doesn't mean it's not here. I'll keep an eye out. Oh, Shane, we do these Monday through Saturday, every single day, minus Sunday, from 3 until 11 Eastern Standard Time, man. Yeah, happy Labor Day to you, Mario. How's it going, man?
Mario!
I will. If I see a Galactus, man, I'll toss it up. Or something related to Galactus. All right. Just keeping an eye out. Keeping an eye out. Ran out of Silver Age. I still have some here, hit or miss. I'm just kind of varying things up as we go. This is a number 1 from Vertigo and DC. This is Flinch, issue number 1. 3 eye-popping tales by Richard Bruning and Jim Lee. Jim Lee does art on one of these. Bruce Jones and Richard Corbin. Richard Corbin, one of the greatest horror artists living today. Jen Van Meter and Frank Quietly. That's right, Frank Quietly. Wrote one in here, too. It's an anthology series from DC and Vertigo. Totally screwed up stories. It is $9 for Flinch, issue 1. This came out originally in 1999. Pull down the Tomahawk for $6. That's Silver Age Tomahawk for only $6. X-23, that is issue number 1, Mario. It is slabbed 8.5. It is signed by Stan Lee, and it's $2.95. Other than Stan the Man Lee himself. We'll look for some more Silver Age action here as I'm flipping through, seeing what I have available. So, Jeannie, you guys do Dragon Con this past weekend? Yeah. This is Venom, Sinner Takes All, issue number 4. And some stuff going on here. Venom, issue number 4 of Sinner Takes All. That's going to be $4. Slobbering all over this lady. Put that up for 4. We're going to take down the Detective Comics 514 for 5. Oh, yeah?
Sold it on Saturday. Guess how much?
Well, like $300. Really?
To Jim Bryant.
How long you looking at, Mario? This is Ghost Rider issue 35. Jason Aaron and Tony Moore doing Ghost Rider, and also this is a cover by Arthur Sudham. He did all the Marvel Zombies. Ghost Rider 35 is only $4. Taking out Azrael number 1 for 6. This is Alpha Flight issue 2. 60-cent cover of Alpha Flight is from 1983. Puck, be careful. Something's happening to her. Take it easy, boss. Marina wouldn't hurt me. Famous last words. Alpha Flight issue 2, 60-cent cover. That's going to be $6. Down to Doctor Strange for 6. Gotcha. This is Doctor Strange, issue 74. That is only $4. $4 now on that. Put that out there. This Amazing Spider-Man annual number 21, The Wedding of Peter to Mary Jane. I'll mark that down one time to $9. $9 for that. Whoop. Let's knock over other comics. There we go. I'm going to take down the Evangeline number 1 for 4. This is from 1995. This is Carnage Mind Bomb number 1. I don't know if you can see or not. I'm going to try to get it going there in the camera. Carnage on the cover of this. He's on top of a pile of skulls. He is all red foil, and so is the Carnage logo. All nice, shiny red foil. Carnage Mind Bomb number 1. Very fine plus condition. That is $18. What was the comic I just pulled? Mario, this is Evangeline #1 Rising Sun Platinum Edition. It's Evangeline #1 with the silver foil cover for $4. I'm marked down to $5 from 1986. Fantastic Four versus the X-Men #1 for $5. I'm going to take down the Avengers for $6, as low as I can go on that. Issue 178. Oh, gotcha, yeah. It's kind of an oddball comic. This is from Spire Christian Comics. It is Attack. And by Mitsuo Fushida, as told to Elizabeth Sherrill and Al Hartley. And I guess it's the attack on Pearl Harbor from the side of the Japanese from a Christian comic company. It's also got a weird 39-cent price tag, which I only ever see out of these type of books. It is Attack. It is only $5. $5 for that interesting thing to stick in your collection. Oddball book there. You take down the Batman Gotham Adventures #14 for $6. This is Wonder Woman issue 105 by John Byrne, written and drawn. And that is going to be $5. Wonder Woman 105 from 1996. We'll mark Flinch #1 down to only $7. I'm going to take down the Venom Center Takes All #4 for $4. And we'll put up Flinch #1 for $7.
What number is Alpha?
Yeah, Alpha Flight #2. Alpha Flight issue 2.
Fantastic Four, Benji.
All right. Benjamin gets the FF and the X-Men. This is a 20-cent cover of Action Comics. This is Action Comics 436. This is a job for Perry White. And he flies out of the window. He's going after this 747 that's about to crash into Metropolis. He's still smoking a cigar, wearing his suit jacket as he flies out the window. Action Comics 436. It is $5. got the action for 5. Thank you, Steven. This is a big one for Marvel. This is the Avengers issue 213, 50-cent cover from 1981, The Court Martial of Yellow Jacket. This dramatic tale is destined to be another mighty Marvel milestone. This is the one. You don't hit a women. This is the domestic abuse. Hank Pym forever gone out of the Avengers. It's Avengers 213. It is $15. Far worse than even creating Ultron. You know.
How much number 9 might make you need Spider-Man?
How much? Number 9.
I think it's the Amazing Spider-Man. Next one, yeah. This is number, that's the only one with 9 on it.
No, there's a Wonder Woman out here for 5. There's a Wonder Woman out here for 5, Mike. Right there. This is Wonder Woman issue Wonder Woman 105 for $5. This is the Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 21 for $9. The number at the top is the price of the item. Which one, Mike? You got to just put, I want Wonder Woman for 5, or I want Amazing Spider-Man for 9. Just type out what you would like, the title and the price, and we'll pull it for you. Mike got the Wonder Woman for 5. Thank you, Mike. This is Doc Savage, number 1 from 1988. Doc Savage must be played in movies by Dwayne Johnson, also known as The Rock. Doc Savage, number 1, 1988. The Discord Makers, part 1. And you can tell it's the 80s because they all have Uzis because they were in vogue at the time. $6, Doc Savage, number 1. Everybody loves some Uzis in the 80s. It's cool. There's always a learning curve getting used to this stuff. This is from DC Comics from October of 1991. It is a number 1 issue. This is Ragman number 1. From the ashes of the Warsaw Ghetto to the back alleys of Gotham City, the tatterdemalion of the oppressed rises again. It is $7 for Ragman number 1. We'll take down the Flinch number 1 for now. Our horror crowd may be on a little later. This next comic coming up was the basis for the look of the Iron Man movies, which is pretty cool. This is Warren Ellis and Addie Granoff's Invincible Iron Man issue number 1, Extremis, part 1, first print, near mint, never read condition. Put this out for $12. $12 for the Invincible Iron Man number 1. And that is the Andy Granoff artwork. That is the style they used and had him help design the suits for the Iron Man movies. $12 for that. Take down the Ghost Rider issue 35 for $4. Iron Man for 12 to Perry. Thank you, Perry. You know what was up? Got a little more Iron Man here. Now it's going to break the bank. Some cool issues, though. This is Iron Man issue 290. Very fine plus intermittent condition. Does have the the gold foil on the Iron Man logo and on the accents on the suit. He's back. The return of Tony Stark. Iron Man 290, 30th anniversary issue. That is $7. Yeah, not a bad deal. Not a bad deal. Any McFarlane Spider-Man? Yeah, Kevin. I got some McFarlane right here. This is the Amazing Spider-Man 308. Who Kidnapped Mary Jane? And that is a Todd McFarlane issue of Amazing Spider-Man before he left to do his own Spider-Man title. There's Spider-Man silhouetted here in a graveyard, and he's got Taskmaster in his hands. He's hunting for Mary Jane, and he is pissed. It is Amazing Spider-Man 308 from 1988. That is $7. Take down the Alpha Flight number 2 for $6. Iron Man for 7 to Todd. Thank you, Todd. Got some Iron Man fans on the feed today. That's cool. Ooh, Kevin give us the ASM for 7. Thank you, Kevin. See about finding some more McFarlane up here shortly. Ooh, Mike just missed the Spider-Man for 7. I'll see if I got some more McFarlane Spider-Man for you guys. This is another issue of Iron Man. This is Iron Man 300. And, of course, this one does have the gold foil Iron Man logo and the gold accents on the suit. Stark leads the Ultron Legion, or the Iron Legion, my bad. It'd probably be worse if it was an Ultron Legion. The Iron Legion against Ultimo, the Living Holocaust. Guest appearance by War Machine, and that is a gold foil cover on that. $7 for Iron Man 300. Todd wants that Iron Man for 7 as well. Thank you, Todd. Let's see what else I got here for you guys. This is the Avengers, the West Coast Avengers, issue number 100. 64-page anniversary blockbuster. In this issue, The Death of an Avenger. That is a completely red foil cover. There's no ink on this cover for the drawing. As you can see, it is just raised up. Actually, you can't hardly see it. Sorry. It's, there you go. But it is Mephisto, and in his hands are the West Coast Avengers, including War Machine, Scarlet Witch. So I can't tell who the rest that is. Captain America, or U.S. Agent, and maybe Mockingbird. But it's $9. Avengers West Coast, issue 100, red foil cover. Spider-Man for 9 to Mike. Thank you, Mike. That was a good issue. This is Wolverine issue 26 from his first ever ongoing series, A Memory of Peace, A Taste of Death. It is Wolverine 26 from 1990. That is going to be $5. That issue of Wolverine. Avengers for 9 to Todd. Thank you, Todd. You okay?
Yeah, I just hit my knee really hard when I
Oh. Yakov, this is Carnage Mind Bomb issue number 1 from 1995. It has a red foil Carnage and logo on the front. Is $18. This is Avengers 363 Dissension, and as you can see, it does have the silver foil cover with the Black Knight taking on Captain America. It's all just raised up foil on the front there. $8 for that issue of the Avengers. Any X-Files? Possibly so. We don't sell a whole lot of X-Files on here, so I don't know how many I've have left put back, but I'll keep an eye out. We do carry it in the store, and we do have some back issues, so I'll see what we got. Avengers for 8 to Kenneth. Thank you, Kenneth. This is a tough issue to get of The Amazing Spider-Man. This is The Amazing Spider-Man number 31, a.k.a. 472, by J. Michael Straczynski and John Romita Jr. However, the reason it's so high and hard to get is it does have a J. Scott Campbell cover. They did a series of these. They did about, I think, 4 or 5 issues all together. It's $10 for this one. That is Peter Parker as a student, or as a teacher, writing stuff on the chalkboard with the big glowing Spider-Man logo there. Amazing Spider-Man, $472. That is $10. Any Batman? Yeah, Mike. I don't have a lot of super old Batman, but I've got quite a bit. Anything in particular you're on the hunt for? You looking for like 90s type stuff? You looking for 80s? You looking for more current? New 52, Rebirth? Let me know. Like I say, I might not have everything you guys are after at once, but I'll do what I can. This is the Avengers issue 360, Alternate Visions. That is a copper cover. And as you can see, there is Vision like popped up on the cover there. Avengers 360 from Marvel Comics, copper cover. That is $9 for that. Not 80s. This is from Marvel Comics. This is a number one issue from Marvel. This is from a limited series, Hercules, Prince of Power. His first ever limited series, as far as I know. And Bob Layton does the cover on this, who did a lot of Hulk and stuff. Hercules, Prince of Power. It's number one, 60-cent cover. Very fine plus condition. Is $8. I'm going to take down the attack for $5. I'm going to knock over a book, obviously. Well, I look around for things. Yep, have it all shipped together. Alan Scott Green Lantern. It just a Golden Age mini. I'll see what I got, Kenneth. I'll look for some Alan Scott for you. This is Batman issue 694. It's from 2010. Tony S. Daniel cover there. It is $4. $4 for that issue of Batman. It's Doc Savage number 1 for $6. I'm going to take that down. Well, I'm telling you, man. The thing is like, I found those. Like, it's probably the only copy I'm going to have any of those. This is the new Blackhawk. Of course, the Blackhawks are heavily featured in the current DC Metal storyline. This is the new Blackhawk. More action than ever before in Death's Double Deal. It's issue 245, 30-cent cover, very fine plus condition. Joe Kubert cover on this. You've met your match at last, Blackhawk. My name is Anti-Man, and I order you to die. And he's basically setting his parachute on fire. Yeah, probably gets his point across. The new Blackhawk number 245. That is going to be $6 for that. That Ragman issue number 1 is $7. Of course, Ragman does, I guess he's in Arrow. I guess Arrow TV show. Ragman's taking place or shown up. I guess. This is Ragman number 1. I'm going to put it out for $5. That it is, Kenneth. This issue of the Avengers 360, I'll mark that down one time to $7. I'm going to take down the Wolverine for $5. Yeah, he knows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was just saying that he wants, it can all ship, so he says he wants shipping.
Oh,
He's like figuring it out.
just making sure.
Yeah. Yeah, he's on Arrow. Have they done the deal where they talk about like World War II and all that stuff with his origin? This is JSA All-Stars issue number 6. This is $3. $3 for JSA All-Stars number 6. I'll fit another book up here beside of it. I don't think I can. Yeah, there we go. Put that right there. Have any Alien? Maybe. No guarantees on that, but I'll keep an eye out.
We just got the ginormous alien copy of the 6 inches.
Oh, yeah, the Queen. Kenneth gets the JSA for 3. Thank you, Kenneth. cool. Radioactive rags, all of it. Oh, neat. Neat. That is true. No judgment here. If you like what you like, and we try to sell it to you. And like I say, we do take a break between 7 to 7:30. And I'll do my best to find some of the stuff that you guys have been requesting. If I haven't put it up for you on the board, I'll do my best to try to find some of that type of stuff during the break. This is Marvel Triple Action, issue number 40. It is a 35-cent cover from 1977. The Black Knight Lives Again. This reprints the issue where the Black Knight shows up in Avengers. Marvel Triple Action number 40 for only $6. Oh, you're right, it is. It's 5 p.m. It's time for another giveaway. Let's see. What to give away? Let me look here. Here we go. We're going to give this away. This is from this past week's series of comics. This is Secret Empire, issue number 10. This is the Hydra Heroes variant. Shows all the different Hydra Heroes cover. Secret Empire, issue 10 variant. We're going to give that away for free right now here at the 5 o'clock hour. And it's going to go to Mike Peril. Mike, you, sir, have won this free Secret Empire issue 10 variant cover. Everybody congratulate Mike in the feed. Avengers for 15 to Wiley. Thank you, Wiley. Whoa. That, sir, was a good purchase. All right, this is Morbius the Living Vampire, issue number 1. Plus Dracula's in this as well. Near mint, never read condition. Morbius number 1 for $5. This is a pretty awesome comic from DC. This is Lex Luthor, the Man of Steel, number 1, from the team of Brian Azzarello and Lee Bermejo. He does the cover and the interior, which is pretty awesome. Lex Luthor, the Man of Steel, number 1, very fine plus condition. That is $7. There we go. I'm going to mark down a Hercules, number 1. Now to only $4. I'm going to take down the Batman here that I had before. This is Buffy the Vampire Slayer, issue 53 from Dark Horse Comics. That is going to be $3. Taking on the Ragman #1 for $5. Nobody's after Ragman. Talking about how cool he is. Nobody wanted to buy him. Shame, shame, shame. This is X Factor issue number 71, the first appearance of the new X Factor team from 1991, which was, of course, Havoc, Strong Guy, Polaris, Multiple Man, and Wolfsbane. And that is $5 for X Factor issue 71. Take down the new Blackhawk for $6. This is from DC Comics. It's part of No Man's Land. This is the Young Justice Special #1. The boys bust in, and they're breaking into Gotham. And there's Impulse, Robin, Superboy, and I don't know. That could be Beast Boy. I'm not 100%. Young Justice Special #1. That is $5. And take down the Avengers for $7. That is the Copper Altered Visions issue. This is Hawkman issue 0. It is from 1994. That is going to be $4 for Hawkman issue 0. Very cool cover there, including kind of a silver foil Hawkman logo and the 0 there. Definitely the more barbarian style version of Hawkman. This is the Marvel Triple Action #40 for $6. I'm going to pull that down. This is What If #68 from Marvel Comics. What If 68. What if Captain America were revived today, part 2, and he's Avengers Assemble, and it is Wolverine, Jean Grey, Submariner, Human Torch, Spider-Man, and they're going after, and either that's Ghost Rider in the background or the Red Skull with a bunch of cosmic power, one of the two. $4 for What If #68. Take down the Doctor Strange. What if for 4 to Rob? Thank you, Rob. And again, that is in the close-up window. That is X-23 #1 variant cover edition, 8.5 CGC, signed by Stan Lee. David got the X Factor for $5. Thank you, David. This is Thundercats: The Return, issue #4. Thundercats: The Return, issue #4. Wily Cat and Wily Kid all grown up there. And there's Lino, the Dark Pyramid, and, of course, Mum Ra. Thundercats to return, number 4 from Wildstorm for $4. This is a first appearance issue from Marvel. This is Miss Marvel, issue number 9, 30-cent cover from 1977. Introducing the newest, deadliest foe the female Fury has ever faced. There is no escape, Miss Marvel, not from the razor-sharp talons of Deathbird. That's right, Deathbird's first appearance right here in Miss Marvel. It is a first appearance in a Marvel comic, 30-cent cover, issued on Miss Marvel. It's only $15. Hey, Casey, how's it going? This is Spider-Woman issue number 1, I believe from a 96. This is the variant cover edition of Spider-Woman number 1. It is $6 for that issue. Oh, that's cool, Casey. I'm not doing too bad. The way this works is it is a claim sale, so on an auction, so the prices don't fluctuate unless I price something down, basically. The post-it notes at the top of the item, that's the dollar amount of the item. If you'd like to claim an item, all you do, like for instance for $3, this is Buffy issue 53. You could put Buffy for $3 in the comments, and as long as you're the first comment we see in our feed, you get the item pulled for you. Simple as that. And then you pay for it the next day. And it is what we see in our feed. You'll always be first in your feed if you're trying to claim something, but we have to go by what's in ours. And that goes for any of this stuff. It's just you put down the title and the price in the same comment, and you get it pulled for you. Any other questions, let us know. We'll be happy to answer them. Spider-Woman number 1, $6. Take down the Amazing Spider-Man for $10. Put that out there for $6. DC Master Universe number 1. No, I don't have that one. I have some DC versus Master Universe issues, but I don't have number 1, sadly. I have number 4 and number 5. And then I have number 4 as my earliest regular He-Man and Master Universe from DC. This Amazing Spider-Man 31 / number 472, J. Scott Campbell cover. I'll mark this down one time to $7. $7 for this. There we go. I'm going to mark down the Carnage Mind Bomb number 1 with the red foil logo and Carnage on the front of this cover for only $15. Whoop. There we go. And I'm going to take down the Morbius the Living Vampire number 1 for $5. Do we have any fans of Image on the feed? I've got some of the newer, more expensive Image number 1 titles, ones that are kind of going up in price because they're all getting optioned for movies and stuff. Miller World was bought out by Netflix, so like Jupiter's Legacy, all that type of stuff. I've got a number of number ones here. Manifest Destiny, East to West, all that. If you'd like to see some of those, let me know in the feed, and I'll put them on the board for you. If we don't have the audience, I have no problem just letting those wait for a little bit. Thundercats 4 and Lex for 7. All right. There we go. Thank you, Perry. Appreciate that.
Yeah, it's a legit Venom one, not like one of mine.
Yeah. It's the McFarlane one, I think.
Yep.
Well, we do have some shirts here. This is an extra large Marvel. This is the classic McFarlane Venom with the big grin there. That's the McFarlane style Venom face. This is an extra large. This would be $20. $20 for this Venom t-shirt.
That one's a Cheshire Cat.
Cheshire Cat.
It's just a spider print. It's supposed to be Spider-Man.
This is the Spider-Man Deadpool.
Spider-Man, yeah.
Okay. And then
we're just doing that as Alien. It's supposed to be a Maddox. It didn't come out.
Oh, okay.
Maddox.
all right, then we've got some of the any 3X.
Oh.
No, I think.
Except for the Cheshire Cat might be 3X.
Let me see. That's a 2. That's an XL. It's a large. 2.
Kid Perry's a 2, and so is Kevin.
It looks like 2X is the size I have here. I don't know if I have any of that. Are you asking about that Venom t-shirt? You want 2X's in that? I don't know what we have available on that.
I think that is a 2X.
This one?
I think so. I'm not sure. Check it out.
I think it's an XL.
Is it?
Yeah, it's an XL. Hey, I dig it. The Venom right now, I have the XL here. I don't know if I have any 2X of that.
I can go check in a minute.
But we can check here in a minute for you. I do have these. Tosh actually makes these herself. These are the tie-dyed shirts she does. These are all one-off tie-dyed shirts. This is a 2X. This is the Spider-Man and Deadpool logo from the comic. As you can see, this side over here is the Spider-Man. This side with the more black, that is the Deadpool with the heart in the eyes. He loves being teamed up with Spider-Man. This is a tie-dyed shirt. This is a 2X. This is $15. Also for 2X for the tie-dye, this is the Cheshire Cat that Tosh did. Very cool looking here. Nice purples and blues. These are $15 as well. These are all one of a kind. One-off done, so I only have one of these. It is a 2X as well. Then I've got an XL on this alien-style pattern, as you can see. And a large on this kind of spiderweb style pattern. But if you guys are interested in the Venom shirts, I can see what I can do.
We also have one, I believe it's an XL of the Star Wars Rebel insignia in tie-dye.
Where's it at?
Out there.
Oh, I don't have any of the Star comics right now, man. Sorry. The Master Universe. I've sold them in the past. I just don't have any currently on me. This is Texas Chainsaw Massacre Raising Cain, issue number 2. That is $4. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. All right, she's going to go check on the 2X to see what we have available out there in the shirts section. In the meantime, let's sell some more comics. Oh, yeah, she does really cool work. She's actually been mixing her own dyes lately out of powder and stuff. Very cool stuff. This is Thundercats issue number 2. This is the Jim Lee cover for Wildcats issue 2. That is going to be $5. All right. For you Star Wars fans, this is a tie-dyed shirt by Tosh. It is a 2XL Rebel insignia shirt for $15. As you can see, it is the blue and the orange. Very cool looking.
We do not have a 2XL in the...
Rebel design for $15. We don't have a 2XL in the Venom? Yeah, sorry, we don't have any 2Xs in the Venom. Sorry, guys. Thundercats for $5, you already know. We got a few Thundercats, guys. All right, goes to Perry. Yeah. All right, Jason, if you like the Star Wars shirt, put Star Wars for $15 in the feed, and we'll pull that for you. We have to have the item and price for anything, but we'll gladly get it for you. This is the Mighty Thor #1 from the Heroes Return. That's a John Romita Jr. cover. I believe it is a gatefold cover there. It is $7 for the Mighty Thor #1. And it's cool, too, because you're supporting a local artist, literally local as in she's in the same room with me, making cool shirts and things. Thor for $7 to Perry. Thank you, Perry. You guys have the other issues of Deadpool 2099. Not to my knowledge, Josiah, but we could. This is Daredevil issue 195. Daredevil 195 from Marvel. 60-cent cover. And, well, he's taking on the cops. Looks like the cops are winning. I do have some comics, but sadly we don't have any figures or anything right now. I think we have the, if we're not out of it, we have the Man-at-Arms Specialty Series Pop Vinyl for $15. If you'd like that Man-at-Arms, you could let me know. Just put Man-at-Arms for $15, or if you just want to see it, let me know, and I can see about getting it back here. But I think that's the only He-Man related item we've got that comes to mind. I like He-Man a lot. I just don't think we have a big selection. This is Daredevil 195 for $5. Carnage for $15 to Christian. I like it, Christian. There we go. Daredevil for $5 to Perry. Thank you, Perry. You a Daredevil fan, Perry? I'm always on the hunt for Daredevil fans. I like Daredevil. I feel like we have trouble selling Daredevil on the feed. Batman Hush, Bunch of Winners, and Eastman stuff. Yeah, a couple of those things are going to be tough to do. But I'll see what I can do, man. I'll see what I can do. Speaking of Punisher, this is Marvel Tales starring Spider-Man and the Punisher. It's Marvel Tales number 211. And that is the Punisher and Spider-Man bust through a window here. It is $4, that issue of Marvel Tales. Can you see Man-at-Arms? Yeah, Perry. I'll see about getting you one. Mm-hmm. No, I'm good. Thank you. Marvel Tales for $4 to Rob. Well, that's Hercules. Yep, there you go. Marvel Tales goes to Rob. This is Daredevil issue 194. An issue before the last one we sold. This is from 1982. And he's taking on a... there's a fire here. There's a couple guys with pitchforks. There's a dog. Things are going bad. So I assume it's a farm situation. $5, Daredevil 194. Hey, that's a good way to be on these sales, Perry, because we put up a pretty big variety of stuff. Daredevil for $5 to Perry. Thank you, Perry. I'll start putting some Master Universe out right now, actually. This is DC Universe versus the Masters of the Universe, issue number 4. Orko, Dark Master of the Universe. And there is Constantine, Zatanna, Tila, and He-Man on the cover of that. It is $4. Any Walking Dead comics? Yeah, Casey, we have Walking Dead. Is there any particular you're looking for? We also have some other stuff you might be down for, Casey, if you're a Walking Dead fan, such as this signed Norman Reedus print for $90. Perry got the Masters 4. Jason just missed that one. But don't worry, I'm going to be putting some more stuff out for you guys. This is DC versus the Master of the Universe, issue number 5, Trapped in Skeletor's Grasp, and that is He-Man, who can't deal with magic very well. That is $4. All right, this is the Masters of the Universe Man-at-Arms Funko Specialty Series Pop Vinyl. It is $15. Let me show it to you here on the screen. Show you old Duncan here all nice and up close. As you can see, it is the Funko Specialty Series. They are limited. That is Man-at-Arms. He has his mace in his hand, and it's number 58, and it is part of that series of Master Universe. He is $15 if you like to claim Man-at-Arms. What is it? Oh, Jason Pretty got one. Perry wants one as well. Let me find out if we have another one. All right, Jason gets the Masters Pop. Perry wants one too. I'm going to see if we got another one available. We'll gladly sell you one. Looking for Walking Dead Pops. We're pretty low on those at the moment, Derek. Any in particular you're looking for? I can let you know if we have them in stock. Yes. Yeah, we do Funko Pops. New, but looking for Penny Dreadful. All right, Lisette. We do carry Penny Dreadful. We carry it in the store. I don't know if I have any back here with me, but I'll try to get some up here. A Daryl Pop. I'll check, Casey. I don't think we have any single Daryl Pops. We might have the one of him on his motorcycle. But I don't know if we have an actual single pop of Daryl right now. We might have the battle damage one. I'm not sure. Sadly, that's the only Masters Pop that we have, to my knowledge, is that Man-at-Arms. And that's because they came in, the first He-Man series we sold through really quick. But the Man-at-Arms just came out like a week or two ago for specialty stores. So we got some of those in. I wish we may, we're looking for that second one. Hopefully we've got it. Well, Lisette, we take a break between 7 to 7:30, and I try to get as much as I can. So if I can't get it on this first sale that goes till 7, from 7:30 to 11, I'll definitely have some for that sale. Yeah, for those of you guys who be new, like this is a set here. We're in the back of the store. We're facing off to Main Street here in the windows in downtown London. Really cool. We've got a number of area. We got boxes. We got offices. We got things going, and then we have an 8,000 square foot store on through. So while I can't quite see the stuff to grab it, like we're relatively close, but we are kind of a skeleton crew tonight. It's just me and Tosh tonight. She's taking care of doing the calling and the tracking. So it is cutting into us being able to run and grab stuff as much as we normally would be able to. So just be patient with us, and we're going to do it as quick as we can. All the stuff you guys are after, because we want to sell you everything we can. Here we go. All right. So, Perry, here is your Man-at-Arms for 15. If anyone else would like a Man-at-Arms for 15, I have one more left. This is all we have in the store. Last one. It is specialty series, which means we probably can't order more. That's how it was with Casey Jones, Emma Frost, all the others like that. So if someone else would like a Man-at-Arms for $15, now's your chance to claim one. Or if somebody would like 2 of them, you can add this to your order. That is the last one in the store. That's what I thought so.
How much for your Daryl Pop? That's 15, right?
If we have them. That's why I don't know what we've got. I don't know if we had him with the motorcycle or if we have him by himself. I have no idea.
2 seconds.
All right. Black and white. The two pets. Penny, the RV Blade Walker. All right, yeah, Derek, I don't think we have any of those, man. Sorry. Can I get more Masters of the Universe on the Pops? We've tried, man. I'm a big He-Man fan myself. I've collected the classics. I worked for MTV for a few years around the time that Classics was coming out, and became buddies with the Four Horsemen. They were sending me everything. It was awesome. And even though I don't do that anymore, like I still collect like quite a bit of the He-Man. I haven't ordered the Super 7 Ultimates, but I've got all the little muscle guys that they've put out from Super 7 and some stuff like that. I collect quite a bit of He-Man myself. And so usually when this stuff comes out, like I'm on them to get this stuff ordered in, and we can't get any more of the He-Man stuff right now, sadly. Masters for 4 to Perry. Perry got that issue. Oh, let me write your name on the back here.
You got the biker, but not the one on the bike.
Okay, well that's cool still. That's probably better. All right. Is that the only one we got?
The one I can find.
Okay.
Less than 2 seconds.
All right, hey, it's cool. All right, guys. This is the only one we have in the store, so it's going to be first come, first serve. This is Biker Daryl. This is the bloody version of the previews exclusive. Daryl, I'll show him up close here to the camera. He is a previews exclusive. He's available only to specialty stores. He's got the blood on the outside of the package here, and he's splattered in blood himself. It is Biker Daryl. He's got the crossbow and the knife. He is going to be $15. You put Daryl for $15 or Walking Dead for $15 or whatever. First come, first serve gets that. Yeah, it's yeah. I don't have any more to sell as a bundle, sadly. That was my only DC versus Masters. But I will do this. This is Maggie and Shane. Nah, sadly, Derek, I don't have either of those either, man. Like I say, we're pretty pick through on the Walking Dead Pops. This is He-Man in the Master Universe, issue number 4, issue 5, issue 6, and issue 15. 4 issues of He-Man in the Master Universe. You get 4 issues of He-Man. For $15. $15 for 4-issue bundle right there. Christian got the master. Christian coming in on the He-Man. Oh, just beat Perry. Look at that. Oh, hey, look what I just found. I was really like, oh, I don't have any more DC Masters. Yeah, got one right here. Which is how it happens a lot. You guys will learn that. I will say I don't have something, and then I'll randomly find it in a box. It's no fault of my own. It happens. This is DC versus Master Universe number 3. That is $4. Walking Dead Pop for $15 if available. Jason, you got the Biker Daryl for $15. Thank you, Jason. You have 8 of them signed. That's awesome, Derek. This is Mr. Miracle number 9, 20-cent cover from DC Comics. The Great Scott Free Bust Out. It is very fine plus condition. It is tagged for $31, $30.99. I'm going to put out for $19. Mr. Miracle number 9 for $19. I'm going to take down the Hercules number 1, put out Mr. Miracle for $19. Oh. There's some Jack Kirby DC action there. This is 68, issue number 1. 68, number 1, from the original first 68 series. It is a first printing from Image Comics. 68, number 1. That is going to be $15. To Brew. I couldn't remember who it was wanting it earlier, but I thought it was going to go pretty quick. There you are. You got that one for 15. Brew. This box is trying to topple over on me here. Let's see what we got. Yeah, Eduardo. Actually, that I do. I'll put some up here in just a minute. This is Futures in New 52 Aquaman number 1. This is a lenticular cover. I don't know if you can see or not. It does change as you turn it. I believe left to right it changes. But that is Mera on the throne of Atlantis, and she has Aquaman bowed before her. And then as he turns around, you see he is chained at his neck and hands. This is Aquaman number 1. Futures in lenticular for $5. Find you some Magneto style X-Men covers here. I know I just saw at least one in this box that I was just flipping through. Eduardo got the Aquaman for $5. Rob just missed that one. Could have sworn I saw Magneto on the cover. Now I don't think I made that up in my head. Since gotcha. Well, we're gonna do it now. Here we go. Oh, I dropped the mark. And it went all the way under. Yeah, there we go. I do a little climbing. All right. This is the Uncanny X-Men 309, a secret chapter of Professor Xavier's life in memory most bitter. Breaking hearts, Professor Xavier. That's all he does. $3. Uncanny X-Men 309, and that is Magneto Arms Crossed, drawn by John Romita Jr. Take down the Buffy for $3. This is Marvel Tales, starring Spider-Man and the Man-Thing. It's number 204 of Marvel Tales from 1987. Dark Swamp, Deep Fear. And Spider-Man is using webbing as a makeshift paddle boat deal. He's got a stick, and the Man-Thing's just going to, burn him at his touch. It is Marvel Tales, issue 204. That is going to be only $5. Problem. X-Men for $3 went to Eduardo. Thank you, sir. If I see any more Magneto covers, I'll put them out for you. Tales for $5 to Rob. Thank you, Rob. Oh, lost feed. It happens sometimes. Facebook is a fickle mistress. It will drop you on a dime. All right, this is Marvel Tales number 206, starring Spider-Man and Thor, plus an all-new Spider-Ham adventure at no extra cost. That's worth the price of admission alone. When Walks the Living Monolith, issue 206 from 1987. And you get some Spider-Ham action, which isn't too bad. Marvel Tales 206, that's $5. All right. You put Masters for 4 3 times. That's the first time I've seen it. Thank you, Perry. I saw the Can You See Me. It must be dropping when you put Masters in where you've claimed previous ones, so you probably have to start varying up how you word it so it doesn't drop you out of the feed. Sorry, man. We'll get that for you, Perry. To who? Rob? Rob got the Tales for 5. Perry, we saw that one for the Spider-Man Thor. You just missed it. But yeah, on the Masters, it must have just started dropping you. I'm still not sure of Facebook's algorithm of what they think is a bot or not. You know, it just randomly kind of decides to sometimes for people. It's also you can never type Deathstroke.
Actually, someone the other day actually typed it.
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Brandon Bernansky.
really?
He actually got it through with Deathstroke. He typed it in like 5 times. He was just typing in for fun at one point.
Well,
I don't know why he's the only one that can do it.
DC Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. I've not seen any Elvira comics in a while, but when I do, I always put them out. So I will keep an eye out for all that stuff. This is from 1978. This is Howard the Duck, issue 25. The Feathered Fury tosses his hat into the Ringmaster's Circus of Crime. It is $5 for Howard the Duck, issue 25. Yeah, Casey, hopefully it keeps you in there. This is Marvel Tales number 126, starring Spider-Man. It reprints Spider-Man 149, which is, of course, the first appearance of the Spider clone. It is $5. Hey, Darian, what's going on, man? Yeah, a lot. Marvel for 5 to Rob. Thank you, Rob. Perry, are you wanting Howard the Duck? You said Howard for 5 went to Jason Pretty. Jason got that one. Let's see. Marvel Tales for 5, you just missed that one. Perry, sorry, man. Five Marvel Tales. I saw it, Perry. We saw the MT5, but it came in after Rob handwrites. So we did see it. We did see it. So you are varying it up correctly, so it is coming in. Let's see what we got here. This is the Avengers issue 202 from 1980, Ultron Undying, and that is the Wasp taking on Ultron with Vision, Captain America, and Thor coming in behind. Very fine plus. Avengers 202 from 1980, that is $7. This is Marvel Team Up Annual number 6 from 1983. Spider-Man, Cloak and Dagger, and the New Mutants all teamed up here. Very fine plus condition. That's only $5 for the Marvel Team Up Annual. Yeah, yours will always show you first. Every time it'll show you first each time. We have to go by what's on our screens. We've got 3 computers going. Team up for 5 to Rob. Thank you, Rob. Yeah, we've had to deal with like almost every situation has come up since we've been doing these. We've been doing these since December of last year. So like we've run across a lot of basically every problem Facebook can throw our way. We've had to deal with at least once. Walking Dead, first few in the series. Casey, the problem with that is Walking Dead issue 1 is like $1,000 for a regular Walking Dead number 1. Now, we normally have the graphic novels, but I think we're currently out of volume 1 right now. I'll see what I can do about getting some Walking Dead up here for you. But as far as starting at the beginning, it is a tough call. We do have the compendiums that have like the 48 issues in one. Those are $60 a piece, but you get 48 issues, the first 48 combined in one big book. And it's a great way to read the series. It is a lot to put into it at one time, but it's half the price if you buy the graphic novels, and it's like a tenth of the price of the actual issues. I'll see what I can get up for you here, Walking Dead wise. I've not forgot about you, Casey. This is the Amazing Spider-Man King Size Annual number 16, the exciting origin of Captain Marvel. That is $6. ASM for 6 to Rob. Thank you, Rob. That's true, Kevin. That is true. And we do have some cheaper reprints, too. Image First reprints. If I can find them, I'll put one on the board. It's just a matter of coming across them.
Yeah, we sold the pop.
Huh?
I'll answer you.
Whoa. Okay, let's see what we got in here. I'm gonna look here in this image box, see if I've got any the image number 1 Walking Dead reprints or anything like that. Yeah, Facebook. It's a jerk. It's a jerk sometimes. This is the Walking Dead 167. For those of you who read the Walking Dead, this is a very important issue. This deals with the death of a very important character, especially in the life of Rick Grimes. Walking Dead 167, that is $3. Walking Dead for 3 to Casey. There you go. You got that one. Thank you, Casey. This is also $3 from Image Comics. This is G.I. Joe, a Real American Hero, Frontline, issue 15. That is Stalker on the front there. It is $3. This is X-Men issue 166. Double-sized issue. There is the X-Men take with the Shi'ar. There's Lilandra. They're taking on the Brood. You got Wolverine, Colossus, Cyclops, Nightcrawler, and Kitty Pryde all here. Issue 166 from 1982. Very fine plus condition. Looks grade-worthy condition. It's tagged at $30. I'm going to put it out for $24. X-Men 166. That's the one I already gave you a while back.
X-Men for 24 to Casey.
Casey gets the X-Men for 24. Thank you, Casey. This is Captain America and the Falcon, issue 195. It can happen here. The Savage World of 1984. And basically there's guys throwing sticks at Captain America and the Falcon. It's a Jack Kirby cover, and there's a noose back there in the background, some gallows. Doesn't bode well for them. Captain America and the Falcon is issue 195 for $5. Oh, were you wanting that Walking Dead for $3? I got another copy of that. Just put Walking Dead for $3. You have to put the name of the item and the price if you want to claim something. I can't just have the title. So put Walking Dead for $3, Derek, and I'll grab that issue for you. This is The Flash, issue 243. That is $3. $3 for The Flash. Take down the G.I. Joe. We'll put up The Flash for $3. Anything I put up here cheap doesn't stick up here for very long. It's easy to rotate it out. Flash for $3 to Perry. Thank you, Perry. This is the X-Files, issue number 8 from IDW. Somebody asked about X-Files earlier. I got one right here. There's Gillian Anderson photo cover there. X-Files, issue 8. That is $3. Walking Dead for $3 to Derek. All right, let me get you one here, Derek. Here you are. Here is your Walking Dead for $3. Also working, too. Well, it's cutting into your comic bind, man. This is Man-Thing number 2. Man-Thing number 2 from Strange Tales. And that is Doctor Strange there behind the Man-Thing. Awesome painted cover. Really dark cover. Kind of tough to see. Man-Thing number 2 for $4. I'm going to take down the Young Justice number 1 for $5. And we'll put this back out for $3. This is Young Justice, issue number 1, special, No Man's Land for $3. Take down Hawkman, issue 0 for $4.
Casey, as far as you know, it's
That's the only one we have as far as I know. If we happen to find any more, I'll be happy to put them up here. But as far as I know, that was the only copy of that pop that we had. X-Files for 3. There we go. I knew he's excited. He asked for it earlier. I try to deliver when I can. And then the Young Justice for 3 to Perry. Thank you, Perry. This is The World of Metropolis, #1. It is from 1988, a 4-issue miniseries, The Betrayal. That is at LexCorp, Perry White, all this stuff's going on. And it's the World of Metropolis, #1. That is $6. We had somebody asking about Judge Dredd earlier. We had somebody asking about Aliens earlier. Well, right here we got two great tastes that taste great together. This is Judge Dredd versus Aliens. Judge Dredd versus Aliens. This is issue #2. And there he is with the chest burster in his hand with the barrel of his lawgiver in its mouth. We'll put this up for cover price. Judge Dredd versus Aliens, issue 2. That's going to be $3. Metropolis for 6 to Perry. Thank you, Perry. It is giveaway time. We're doing another giveaway here in just a minute. This is Prelude to the Deadpool Corps, issue #1 of 5 for $1 million. Ready, set, cheat. You got Deadpool, Headpool, Dogpool, Kidpool, and Lady Deadpool all here. Prelude to the Deadpool Corps, #1 for $6. Let's see what we can give away right now at 6 o'clock out. All right. I've got 2 Marvel events here. These are 2 Marvel. These are blind Bristol comics. We've got Infinity, part 1 of 6, all about Thanos, and Original Sin, #1, where the Watcher's eyes, he was killed on the moon, his eyes were pulled out of his head and stolen. You got 2 #1 Marvel event comics here, Bristol board variants. I'm going to tape these together. We're giving both of these books away right now for free here on the feed. Get them taped together. And these go to Kenneth Bowden. Kenneth Bowden. Is that right? Bowden? Did I say it? Bowden. Kenneth, you, sir, have won these 2 comics free of charge. Everybody congratulate Kenneth in the feed. And don't worry, because you can still be a winner. We'll be doing another giveaway around the 7 o'clock hour. And all you got to do is like the Maddox Games and Comics page up top and, of course, share this feed out. Thank you, Chris. We appreciate the smoke signals. I feel like that's the best way, really the only way to truly get the word out. If you guys on the feed can hear those chimes, I doubt it, but we've got a church bell over here that goes off every hour and plays a number of songs to really let you know, like, it's time. It's time. This is Ninjak #1 from Valiant. This is during their 90s relaunch. That is a Joe Quesada cover. It is the art on the inside as well. Of course, now he's head of like Marvel Studios or whatever, or one of the heads of Marvel Studios. Ninjak #1 foil cover, front and back. It is $7. $7 for Ninjak. I'm going to take down the Texas Chainsaw Massacre issue #2 for $4. We're putting Ninjak out there for $7. Oh, Casey, you don't have to pay for anything you purchase right now. Tomorrow, we open at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Basically, tomorrow, you can call the store at 606-877-1450 and pay for your items over the phone, or you can private message us anytime tonight or in the morning. You have to message us first. We can't message you or a business page. They won't let us. They think we're going to spam everybody. You have to message us first with your PayPal address, and we can send you an invoice tomorrow. Either way you want to do it, credit card or PayPal, we can take care of. Or if you're local, you can come in the store and just pick it up straight out. But anything you buy tonight all goes together. So if you buy anything on this sale and the next sale, it all goes together in the same packaging. So as long as it's not like different sizes, you know, action figures and comics are separate. So if you want to keep buying, you're more than welcome to. Or if you're done for the night, you're good. But if you want to go ahead and pay, you can. Just call the number. If not, it'll be in the morning. And we do have a pinned comment that kind of gives all the details. Any other questions, feel free to ask. It's one of my favorite Marvel characters. This is Moon Knight. This is Moon Knight, Divided We Fall. It is kind of, I think it's an original graphic novel. It's not truly a trade paperback. It's just his own story all collected here. Moon Knight, Divided We Fall. That is $6. I'm going to take down the Spider-Woman #1 for $6. Put out Moon Knight for $6. We're going to take the Spider-Woman. We're going to mark Spider-Woman #1 down to only $4. $4 for Spider-Woman #1. Set her right there. Any He-Man action figures? No. Sorry, Perry. None. I'm going to take down the Amazing issue 472 for $7. I'm going to mark it lower than that. Or Knight Rider comics. I don't have any Knight Rider comics to my knowledge. Not to say I won't ever find any, but I don't have any right now available to put out, sadly. This is the Uncanny X-Men. Uncanny X-Men number 346. There's Marrow and Spider-Man on the front, and that is a Joe Madria cover, and he does the inside art as well. Joe Mad Uncanny X-Men for only $5. Whoa. Just did that. How, I don't actually know, but it happened. There we go. Put that out for $5. I'm going to take down the Avengers 202 for $7. I don't want to mark it lower than that. Really cool Ultron cover. Very nice condition. Said he's going to redo Knight Rider? Really? Let me see. Any DC Marvel crossovers? I've sold quite a bit of the ones we've had in the past. Really, over the last week, we've sold quite a bit of them. If I see any more, I'll be sure to put them out. You know what, Chris? I got one right here. This is Batman Incorporated, issue number 8. It is the Death of Damian cover. It is the Death of Damian issue. It is $9. Batman Incorporated, number 8, for $9. take down the Mr. Miracle issue 9 for 19. It's marked 31. I really can't mark it lower than that. I'll keep an eye out, though, for the Marvel DC crossover stuff. Chris got the Batman for 9. There you go, Chris. Thanks, sir.
I sold a Batman Spider-Man over the weekend.
Oh, yeah? Sweet. Did you work Saturday?
Yes. But I posted on Friday.
Yeah, I didn't know how. How did Jim do Saturday?
First sale was $2 sale. Second sale ended up to be a $2.
Oh, okay.
The signed picket warehouses. I'm not sure what he means by that.
Let's see, hang on. Trying to see. I don't know. What signed pick are we talking about? We do have some signed photos. This is Detective Comics number 528, starring Batman, A Requiem for Skulls. And there's Batman, and he's got the daggers all around him, and this one right here is ready to get tossed right into his chest. Detective Comics 528, very fine plus condition. It is only $5. Oh, the Daryl Dixon, yeah. Yep. We got the Norman Reedus Daryl Dixon autographed photo. It does come in a top loader, so it's not just a piece of paper. It is protected here by the plastic. That is signed. It is $90. $90 for that. Also, for $125, this is the Jeffrey Dean Morgan autographed Negan photo, and that is his autograph right there on the head of Lucille. He's got pointed at the camera. $125 for the signed Negan photo. Norman Reedus for $90. Hang on, Detective for $5 to Chris. There we go. And Norman Reedus for $90 to Jason. Thank you, Jason. That was a good purchase. We bought quite a bit of autographed pictures from a company that Marcus deals with on a pretty regular basis. We have some really varied stuff. Really varied stuff. We did get a few of the Walking Dead things, and I think we had a Thor Stan Lee they said they sold on Saturday. Thor from the movie signed by Stan Lee.
Hey, tell Casey
Fire truck. Moon Knight for 6 and Deadpool for 6. There you go. Those both go to Justin. Thank you, Justin. Any more Flash, Brightest Day, Punisher War Journals, or Batman? I'll see what I can do. I think the Brightest Day Flash, all I have is like issues 2 and 3. But I'll see what I got. The Norman Reed one. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Casey, you got to put the title and the price as quick as you can. Everybody's after this stuff. It is a battle to the finish. This is Venom, Center Takes All, issue number 2. Venom, Center Takes All, number 2. That is $4. All right. That's all I have right now, Chris. Old action reprints. Or old action reprints. I'll see. I will see what I got. Dwight at Whorehound. All right, I did find this one. I have another. This is another Daryl Dixon one we have for 90. It is signed by Norman Reedus right here on the chest area in silver. That is also $90 for that Daryl Dixon signed photo. Also, I do have this. This is He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. This print right here from the classic TV series is signed by Tom Cook. And it is $60. $60 for this Tom Cook signed He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Old Western Ghost Rider. I don't know. He-Man for 60 to Jason Pretty. Thank you, Jason. Never mind.
Okay.
That was how I was going to continue to sell it. This is also for 60. This is a Transformers More Than Meets the Eye. This is the classic G1 Bumblebee. It's signed by Dan Gilvezan. Dan Gilvezan, I guess he voiced Bumblebee in the original Transformers Generation 1. It's signed in silver there. G1 Bumblebee. Yep. And that is also $60 for that one. Let me see if I have another one, Perry. That may be the only one I got. Let me look. Yeah, that's the only He-Man one I got as far as that one. I'll keep an eye out, though. This is Spider-Man. That's a Spider-Man print by Paco Medina. All these come in a plastic sheet, so they're not going to get messed up. Not only is it by Paco Medina, it is signed as well by Angel Medina. Sorry, Angel Medina, the artist, signed this print, which of course was used in Marvel Comics. I think the issue was actually cut down the middle, and it was a gatefold cover or a front and back wraparound. I mean, Angel Medina Spider-Man. That's also 60. Old Western Ghost Rider, Two Gun Kid, Kid Colt. I thought I had some Western stuff. I'll keep an eye out, Chris. I do have this. I'll come show it up close to you real quick. This is a Walking Dead print we have. As you can see, it's kind of a widescreen print. It does come in its own sleeve here. And on this side, you have the comic version of the characters, a walker, and then the TV show side. And you can see how they mimic the look in the comic and the TV show. Sorry for the glare on it. We got a kind of a light up here that's kind of hitting. This is $25. $25 for this Walking Dead. It's not signed or anything. It's just a really cool print for $25. And again, I have one more of these. This is all we have left for the Master Universe. This is the Man-at-Arms Pop Vinyl. I have one last one left for $15. I sold one of these earlier tonight. I just found another copy. I'm going to sell it for the same price. Well, I'm going to put it out for the same price I sold it before. I'm not going to mark it down at all since we did sell it earlier. This is Ghost Rider #1. The original Ghost Rider rides again. That is Johnny Blaze. $7 for that one.
Perry got the... Oh, I thought it was this one.
The Man-at-Arms for $15 to Perry. Thank you, Perry. What was that for 15?
I thought...
Oh, Miss Marvel.
Yeah,
I can see that. I can see that. All right, here's a Marvel milestone issue.
Rider for
7 to
Perry.
Perry got the Ghost Rider for 7. Thank you, Perry. Jason just missed that one. This is a Marvel milestone edition of Fantastic Four #1. However, I just noticed it's a little wavy. Like maybe it's been exposed to moisture. So I'm going to mark it for cheap. It was going to be $12 originally, but now it's only going to be $2. $2 for Fantastic Four #1. Well, because let's face it, I'm not trying to sell you things that aren't in good shape. But heck, that's worth $2 to read. All right. Venom for 4 to Justin. There we go.
Alright, FF2 to Perry.
Perry got the FF. Chris just missed that one. Perry scored that cheap FF. Still a good read copy. And it cost you less than $20,000 or $200,000 or whatever a real one costs. This is X-Men First Class #1. That is $6. Kind of giving updated retellings of some classic X-Men stories. Is Ed on the feed today? Ed Thomas? I've not seen him.
I haven't seen him yet.
But that man loves some Doctor Doom. And I happen to have some Doctor Doom here. This is Doctor Doom and the Masters of Evil, issue #1. That is $7. That's true. That's true. This is an issue of What If. I don't think I have another one out there, do I? What If right now? Okay. That's 5, that's 6. Captain. No, okay. This is What If number 69. This is What If Strife killed the X-Men. And there they are. They're dead except for Cable, who's probably about to die. There's Strife, Miss Sinister, and Apocalypse. What if Strife killed the X-Men? Imagine a lot of evil would take place. It is going to be $5 for What If issue 69. What If for 5 to David. Oh, that's uncanny. That is What If. Thank you, David. Any Justice League, Batman, Wonder Woman, or Superman graphic novels? Yes to all of those, but you have to be a little more specific about what you're after. Are you looking for New 52? Are you looking for Rebirth? Or are you looking for classic stuff? Or are you looking for like Golden Age, Silver Age reprint stuff? Because we have some of that as well. I think mostly for Superman on the Golden Age stuff. I can get some. It'll have to be after, the 7 o'clock hour when we take our 30-minute break. I'll see about getting some. But let me know in the feed what you're after. I can get some graphic novels up here. All right, I'm going to take down the Uncanny X-Men for 5. This is Uncanny X-Men 258. And this is a Jim Lee done Uncanny X-Men before he left to do his regular X-Men title. Uncanny X-Men 258 from 1990. It's a Jim Lee cover, and there's Wolverine slicing away on this dude. It is $12. Very fine plus condition. This is a cool issue of Amazing Spider-Man. This is Amazing Spider-Man 358. As you can see on the back, you've got Darkhawk and Moon Knight. Then here on the front, you have Spider-Man and the Punisher. I don't want to, pull it out too far. But then it flips open again, and you have Nova and Night Thrasher. A big triple cover here. Very cool. Amazing Spider-Man 358. Spider-Woman for Ford at Todd. Thank you, Todd. That was a good purchase, man. You got that for like over half off what it was tagged. For that for $6. Amazing Spider-Man 358 for $6. Show me any other out here. No, okay. Trying to have the same of too many of the same item up there on the board at once. Oh, man, giant size X-Men, all that, yeah. This is Batman issue 31 from 0 Year. It's 0 Year, the final act. This is Batman, sleeves ripped off, bow and arrow, backpack. Gotham City is overgrown with trees. The Riddler has taken over Gotham City for an entire year, cutting it off from the rest of the world. Batman's basically like Tarzan / Mad Max, like whipping ass all through Gotham. It is $5 for Batman issue 31 from the New 52. Snyder and Capullo on that one. Yeah, I like a little bit of everything. I don't think I'm really more than one company than the other. I kind of change myself. It basically depends on the storylines and events and stuff, kind of what I'm into at the time. I think right now I probably read, I guess I read more Marvel right now than other stuff, mostly because I get a lot of the X books. But I'm kind of petering off on that because a couple of them I'm not as into as I was when they first launched. They're still good. It's just for the amount of time I have to read comics, which is really limited, I only get so much. I always get more IDW and Image than pretty much everything. But the DC Metal thing, man, I'm really digging that. So I always get the Batman books and all that type of stuff. Yeah, the Amalgam comics are great, Chris. We've sold a bunch. I wish I had some more. I think I know where some are. I'll try to get some during the break for you guys. The DC and Marvel crossovers. When everyone is in the movies, I hear you. The Matrix 2003 like a book. Actually, maybe, Eduardo. We might actually have that. I know which graphic novel you're talking about for The Matrix. I'm not sure if we have it or not. I will look. We're definitely doing some hunting during the break. This is Action Comics number 422, 20-cent cover. Gee, Superman, if only you were real, you could get me out of here. But it's no use. You're just make-believe. Why has this boy been locked in one room since the day he was born? Good question. Action Comics 422, that is $7. Take down the Captain America and Falcon number 195 for $5. Action for $7 to Perry. Thank you, Perry. I like Affleck's Batman. He's like the Dark Knight Returns Batman, which I do dig that old grumbly version of Batman quite a bit. Yep. Old pissed off old man style Batman. This is JSA All-Stars issue number 4. That is going to be $3. JSA All-Stars number 4 for $3. But that's the benefit. To each their own. There's going to be a different version of all these movie characters, comic characters, everybody, forever now. So there's always, if there's something you don't like, wait a few years. There might be a version you will. It's kind of a renaissance in that time. If I was little and I knew that as I was older, every single thing I liked was going to get turned into a movie, good or bad, I wouldn't even think to believe it. Because, I mean, there was nothing. Like Michael Keaton Batman, Christopher Reeve Superman. That was it for a long time. The only thing is that JLA for 3 to or JLS for 3 to Perry. Thank you, Perry. I like the Flash show, but that guy, he's not a movie star. That's the only thing. You got to think, if the Flash takes off, popular, which I feel like he will, and they decide to make their own Flash movie, they have to have a movie star to tentpole that movie. And he's a TV guy. And that's just kind of the deal with the companies like that. They got to look at people who could actually, draw those hundreds of millions of dollars. This is The Unexpected. Have you the nerve to face the unexpected? 50 Cent. It's issue 187 from DC. I left my husband for a few minutes, Constable. When I returned, he was gone. Come now, madam. Where could he have vanished? And he's wrapped up here in a spider web. 5 frightful stories of suspense. Unexpected, 187 from DC. This is going to be $6. $6 for The Unexpected. Oh, that's cool. Kid Flash. What other Walking Dead pops do we have? Do you know any off the top of your head? We sold the Bloody Darrow one we had.
Okay, and that's the only one I knew.
Okay.
That's literally the only one, because I knew we had a Darrow one, but I didn't know what kind of Darrow.
Yeah. I don't know what we have available. I'll see about getting some up here whenever we get the chance. Like I say, we're working with the skeleton crew tonight. We only got a couple people working, so I'm not able to go grab stuff as readily as normally I'd be able to. But I'll gladly do what I can for you guys. So definitely pop back on here at 7:30 when we come back live, because I'll try to have all the stuff that you guys are after, or as much of it as I can find within a 30-minute time period. But I'm sure we have some other ones. I just don't know who all we'll have. I know in the past we've had Jesus. We've had the Priest. We had a few different ones. Chris got the Batman for $5. Thank you, Chris. This is Marvel Superheroes featuring the Incredible Hulk, issue number 100. It's from 1981. Special 100th issue of Marvel Superheroes. Who will judge the Hulk? That is $5. Yeah, the Sons of Anarchy, we have the trade paperbacks. I don't have a lot of the single issues. If you're interested in the graphic novels, though, for Sons of Anarchy, let me know. I think I can hook you up. Marvel for $5 to Perry. Is that one there? Yep. Thank you. Yeah, Chris, you got that Batman for $5. Speaking of Batman for $5, this is Batman 29 for $5. Batman 29 for $5. It is also part of Zero Year. Snyder and Capullo. $5 for that issue of Batman. Oh, yeah? Why don't you go grab me Sons of Anarchy graphic novels? Yep. And any Walking Dead pops you see. Yep. Yep. All right, we're going to get some Sons of Anarchy graphic novels up here. We're going to get some Walking Dead pops. It's cool. We got a big, media fans on the feed tonight, which you never know who you're going to get. So that's pretty awesome that we're going to get some guys with some fans of movies and TV. We got plenty of that type of stuff to sell you, so we'll see what we can do. This is Xena Warrior Princess. That is signed by Lucy Lawless, who, of course, is also in Ash versus the Army of Darkness. This is signed by Lucy Lawless. It's 11 by 17 autograph here. That is $60. And, of course, it is in the top loader. Lucy Lawless, Xena for $60. For Batman fans, animated fans, this is a good one for $60. This is Kevin Conroy, the voice of Batman. Kevin Conroy signed this sweet Batman animated series style print with the logo there. $60 for the Kevin Conroy Batman. Ooh, and I have another Negan here, and this one's actually priced lower than the other one. This is the Jeffrey Dean Morgan signed Negan photo with the signature on the baseball bat. This one, though, they tagged for $90, so who am I to argue? The other one was tagged $125. This one is only $90. They're the exact same. So $90 it is. $90 for a Negan signature, if you'd like that. Oh, yeah. This is a cool print. This is $25. Oh, wait, no, actually it's $15. $15 for this print. This is a photo, kind of digital image of an alien and a predator playing pool. $15 for the alien predator print. Yeah, this is a barbed wire baseball bat. It is a real barbed wire bat, replica of one you may have seen on a specific AMC TV show. It is a wood bat that is real sharp metal barbed wire. It is all put together. It is heavily stained, nice and ready to go. It is actually made in-house by Tosh. Tosh actually worked in Atlanta on the FX crew that made the original barbed wire bats for The Walking Dead. This is that type of thing. This is one that is heavily blood spattered post-violence.
Yeah, we also have one with brain matter and an eyeball.
And one with brain matter and an eyeball. How much is the basic? 115?
115 for the basic.
115 for the basic. Is it 125 for the second?
Yep, and 145.
125 for the blood covered and 145 for the special made to order one that has actual gore and an eyeball hanging off of it. You can have any of those. They are replicas. We can't send them out of the country. We can only ship them within the country. Even though they are replicas, they are the real deal. We can't ship them to Canada, sadly. Negan for $90 to Lisette. Thank you, Lisette. And I'm going to keep an eye out for those Penny Dreadful when we do the break between shows. Giving her Batman last night. Excited to get. Yeah, it's a cool one, Perry. Sweet. Thank you, sir. All right, I'm going to walk around the board here. All right, this is the Walking Dead AMC pop of Jesus. That is Jesus right there hanging out. Look at him. It's all ready. Got his hands out. Not trying to cause any problems. That is the Walking Dead Jesus pop. This is Rosita. Gal pal of Abraham. And in the comics, lots of other things occur. Those are $15 a piece for Jesus or Rosita. Either one you'd like, you can claim those. $15. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right. I do not have volume 1 of Sons of Anarchy. However, I have volumes 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. These are $15 each. They contain 6 issues of the comic inside of them. Very nice covers, very nice artwork. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, $15 a piece. You can claim those. What you got to do is put Sons of Anarchy Volume 2, Sons of Anarchy 3, Sons of Anarchy 4, and then, of course, 15 if you want to claim those individually as well. So on and so forth. Yes, Lisette, that's the thing. We do have a $60 cap for new people. That thing's $90, so we'll make sure you can get it. But in order to keep going and buying and stuff, as a new person, you will need to call the store at 606-877-1450 and go ahead and pay for it and over the phone. And we will, you can keep buying the rest of the night, Penny Dreadful and that stuff I'll pull up for you. Or if you need to do PayPal, you can private message us your PayPal address, and we'll go from there on that. X-Men for 12 to Christian. Thank you, Christian. SOA all to Perry. All right. Perry put SOA all for 15 each. I got to have a price in the claim to be able to pull it for you. So any more awesome Uncanny X-Men issues here floating around. ASM for 6 to Christian as well. Thank you, Christian. All at 15 each. All right. Perry gets 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 at $15 each for the Sons of Anarchy. Awesome. Thank you, Perry. This is The Amazing Spider-Man. It is number 283. It is from 1986. And there's the Absorbing Man in Titania. And there's the black costume Spider-Man getting ready to fight him. Very fine plus condition. This is going to be $7. The Amazing Spider-Man 283. Brew, if you would, send us a private message. Because we can't message you first. Send us a private message. That way we can talk back to you and just say, you know, can I please have my total so far? And we'll answer you in private message with your total. And we do recommend for you guys who are new to have a notepad or something or on your phone in notes and put down what you get, because it's real easy for it to be a runaway train and you get way more than you thought. Yeah, it is, Jason. It's $15. You can just put Jesus for 15 and we'll get it for you. Any cool Walking Dead? I don't have a lot of Walking Dead available right now, Andy. I'm going to be getting some more. We actually take a break between 7 to 7:30, and I'll be sure to have some more Walking Dead up here at 7:30. I don't know how many key issues I'll have, but I'll have a lot of filler, and I'll probably have some of the variant covers of 100 would be my guess, but we're not going to have a whole lot of early stuff. But I'm going to get as much as I can for you guys during the break, stuff that you guys have been requesting. But like I say, with the amount of people we have working, you got to be a little patient with us. We'll do what we can. Worst case scenario is we'll get to some of the stuff up tomorrow that we can't get to today. But we'll get as much as we can available. This is Superpowers, part of a 6-part miniseries. Superpowers, of course, the action figures, Superpower action figures. This is Superpowers issue number 2 from 1985. It is a Jack Kirby cover on that. And there is Calabac riding some type of lizard thing taking on Hawkman. I think that might be the first Jack Kirby Hawkman I've ever seen. Superpowers issue number 2. That is $6. For those of you who don't know, the Superpowers action figures that look different, like Calabac and all of it, Jack Kirby designed all of those. Like he redesigned his own characters for the Superpowers figures. X-Men for 6 to Casey. There we go. It's the X-Men First Class. Thank you. Thank you, Casey. Yeah, Perry. I have this one. I'm going to show us up close to the camera again. This is the Stanley autographed X23 number 1. It's the number 1 variant, and it's signed by Stanley. It's an 8.5. It's part of the CGC Signature Series. It's all slabbed, which means it will always be an 8.5. It is $295. There you go. And it's Craig Kyle and Christopher Yost of the story, Billy Tan and John Seibel cover and art. Signed by Stanley on 3/31/17, limited edition version, $295. That's the only Stanley signed comic we've got in the store. Okay, you private messages, this is that? Cool, thank you. That works. All right. Yeah, the Stanley signed stuff, as soon as we get one, then we order another one. And we generally rotate through the Stanley signed comics pretty quick. Pretty quick. Let's see. See what else we got out here right now. All right, Space, Spider-Man, Superpowers, Batman. Okay. We got some spots. Let's find something else to put out here. What's the Miss Marvel? Spider-Man for 6 to Jason. Oh, wait, no. Superpowers for 6 to Jason. There we go. That goes to Jason. The Miss Marvel, this is... Here we go. This is Miss Marvel, issue number 9. It is the first appearance of Deathbird. It is $15. No, he's talking about the... You talking about the widescreen print, Derek? Let me see. This one? If it's this one, put Walking Dead for $25, and we'll pull it for you. Condition, Dennis? I would say... very good plus to fine. It's got a little spot here and a little dark spot here. It's got a white cover, so anything kind of shows. Spine looks good. This is Planet Comics number 1 from Blackthorn Publishing. Here's a couple of ladies on top of a rocket. It's from Dave Stevens, creator of Rocketeer. And there's a bunch of alien hands going after them. Planet Comics number 1, that's $6. All right. This print for $25 goes to Derek. Thank you, Derek. Dennis gets the Miss Marvel for $15. Thank you, Dennis. This is Superpowers issue number 3, and that is a Jack Kirby cover. Dr. Fate, Wonder Woman, and Hal Jordan there. Terror on the island of Living Stone. It's basically the Easter Island heads, and the hands are coming out attacking the heroes. Superpowers issue 3 from 1985. That is going to be $6 for that one. It's in very fine plus condition. Looks fantastic. This is Miss Marvel issue 8. Somebody has wrote 25 cents here on the cover, thankfully, even though it's 30 cents. It's from 1977. In Death's Dark Waters, the female Fury makes her last stand against the man-monster Grotesque. Miss Marvel issue 8. This is going to be only $4. $4 for that. This is an issue number 1 from DC and Vertigo. It is American Virgin number 1. Oh, sorry. That is a Frank Quitely cover. It is From the Bible Belt to the Chastity Belt. American Virgin number 1 for $7. This is Judge Dredd versus Aliens issue 2 for $3. I'm going to pull that down. This is the Amazing Spider-Man 272, very fine plus condition from 1985. Think you've got me, eh, Webhead? Well, make way for Slide. That's right, Slide shows up in this one. He's slick, and he slides around without the need of roller skates. Amazing Spider-Man 272 from 1985. That is going to be $9. Very fine plus condition. I'm going to take down the Man-Thing issue 2 for $4. Superpowers for $6 to Aaron. Thank you, Aaron. This is also $6 going up on the board right now. Marvel Age, issue number 1, written by The Walking Dead's Robert Kirkman. This is Jubilee. Jubilee number 1 from the X-Men, written by Robert Kirkman. Issue 1, $6. This is Justice League number 1. It is a one-shot. It does have a lenticular cover. You see the regular Justice League here, and then as you turn it, you see, I guess their future kids or whatever's happened there with the Justice League as it changes. I know you can't really see it from the camera, but it is a lenticular cover. It does move as you turn it. Justice League number 1, lenticular one-shot. It is $7. I'm going to take down the Amazing Spider-Man 283 for $7. We got another one up here for $9 anyway, and we'll put that out for $7. What issue number is Miss Marvel? This is Miss Marvel issue number 8. Issue 8, Aaron. X-Men Annual 10, first appearance of Rogue. Yeah, sadly, I don't have that one, Dennis. That I'm aware of. But I will keep an eye out, but I don't think I have that one. What's that JLA issue? Let me look. Oh. This is the JLA Futures End one-shot with the lenticular moving cover for $7. This is Wonder Woman, issue number 27. Wonder Woman 27 from the New 52. That's going to be only $4. $4 for that. show this real quick. I'm going to show this to you guys real quick. This is $49. Let me come around with the mic. I'll show it all to you here. So we got a number of Walking Dead fans on the feed again. We do have Jesus for 15, and we have Rosita for 15, both available right now from the Pops. This is Negan and Glenn. This is the bloody 2-pack from the show. Negan and Glenn. They have a base back there you can stand the figures on. We have a knife, 2 pistols, Lucille, a hand to hold Lucille, and 2 assault rifles, plus the pocket watch on a metal chain for Negan. He is covered in blood. Glenn is splattered in blood, but not nearly how he will be later. It's all right here. It's $49 for the 2-pack of the figures from McFarlane. All right, we're going to do a giveaway right now. This is for Thor issue number 8. We're going to give away Thor issue 8. It is the issue that reveals that Jane Foster is the female Thor. That mystery had been going for a while, and this is the issue that unveiled it. This is before they relaunched with the Mighty Thor number 1. This is Thor issue 8. It is going to be free of charge to someone here in just a moment, and that'll be our giveaway for the 7 o'clock hour. And then, of course, when we come back at 7:30, we'll do giveaways at 8, 9, 10, and 11. So Casey likes Thor, apparently. All right, and the winner is Perry. Is it Perry? Is it Wathen? Is that the last name?
I don't know how to pronounce it.
Where is
I don't know how to write it.
Yep. Perry, you, sir, have won Thor issue number 8, free of charge. Everybody congratulate Perry in the feed on the win. To get in on the giveaway, Mike, all you have to do, if you haven't already, at the top of the Facebook page here, like the Maddox Games and Comics page. That way you can get all of our info whenever we put stuff in our feed. You'll get it on your feed, in your timeline. Like the page. That's part 1. Part 2 is share this live feed out. You can like this live feed, and we do appreciate that. I love seeing hearts and stuff like that, and smiley faces. No sad faces, no angry faces. But all the good emojis, I like seeing those pop up. But like the page up top, and then share this feed out onto your wall, onto your friends' walls. Every time you share publicly is another chance to be entered to win into our giveaways. And once you share, you're entered every time for the rest of the night. Yep, that's the old school Valiant, Kenneth. Yep. This is the Chrome Ninjak number 1, the Joe Quesada version. It is $7. The 90s Valiant version. All right. Like I say, we are going to shut things down at 7 o'clock. If you want anything right now, now's the time to claim it, because some of this stuff might not be on the board when we get back. And I'm going to try to go hunt some stuff for you guys. So let me know. It is 6:58. We got about 2 more minutes left on this feed. I'm going to go over some of the stuff we have on the board right now. You won, Perry. You won a comic. You are our big 7 o'clock winner. This is Miss Marvel issue number 8. That is $4. Here for 7, that is American Virgin issue number 1. Here for 9, this is Amazing Spider-Man 272. For 7, this is Doctor Doom and the Masters of Evil number 1. Here also for 7 is Ninjak issue 1 from Valiant. Nice chromium cover version there. 2-day-old baby girl. Congratulations, Perry. That's awesome, man. This is Jubilee issue 1 for $6. Justice League number 1, lenticular for 7. Is that your first kid, or is it a second, a third? This is Wonder Woman issue 27 for $4. I'm assuming mama and baby are both happy and healthy, I hope. Batman 29 for $5 from the new 52. This is Unexpected issue 187 from DC. 50-cent cover for $6. Nice horror comic there. Not your break looking for goodies. All right, Chris. I like it. Break about the Matrix comic. All right. Well, I'm supposed to let you know about the price during the break. I'll be busy hunting everything. I won't be online. But I will, I'll see what I can do as far as if we have it. I don't know if we have it at all, but I'll see. All right, guys, it's 7 o'clock. I got a lot of stuff to hunt for you guys. So tune back in around 7:30, and we'll be back on the feed selling you all kinds of stuff you're after. And thanks again.